All right, guys, welcome to episode 216 of Open Your Podcast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time, and those are Mr. Stark.
Oh boy, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, and Star Wars.
I know, I thought I might catch you off guard.
I'm like, but no, it's like muscle brain memory or something. I don't know.
That's what I think too. And then you hear me stutter like through a line I've said 216 times. But
I'm glad you didn't ask me because I took my comic books off the wall. So I would have been stuttering and stammering.
You'd be like nail, screw, texturing,
Centurions,
Transformers, He-Man,
Johnny Quest.
So we're excited to have Lotus with us. We've got a full crew tonight. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it right here, live on YouTube every other Sunday at 4 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Eastern. Paul Schreiber's in the house. What's up, Paul? If you can't make the live recordings, kick it with us on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when new shows are coming up or when very pressing news is hitting, per our admin, Mr. Alias, Angel Alias, you can follow the Facebook page at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. You can also find everything that we're talking about at openyourtoys.com. At the top of the page, there'll be a link to the show notes. It has these links and everything else that we'll be talking about during the show today. Breakalyzer in the house. What up, Brian? Glad to have you. We're on iTunes, Google Play, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. You can go old school and email us at team@openyourtoys.com. You can go millennial and text us at 720-235-TOYS. Where can people find you, Mr. Stark?
Well, they can head over to YouTube and just watch some videos, I guess.
I have just completely stopped watching YouTube for the last 3 months. You still got videos, new content going up with your Billy Bob?
Not really. I just been too busy. I haven't really made any new videos, honestly.
Understandable. I feel you. Mr. Mastrangelo, where can people find you?
You can find me in the Facebook groups and on the YouTube channel, Rock the Farting Dad. New content added regularly.
Cliff, where can people find you?
I post in the group as Red Menace, and I'm usually on Instagram as Associate of Horror.
Yeah. And then Roger, I still haven't added you here. I saw your Toy Goon is still
it's still active,
live.
but I haven't used that in a long time.
Yeah, when I went to tag you for your birthday post, you weren't even in the group.
Really?
Yeah. It's like your friend won't be notified because he's not part of this group. I'm like, what the fuck? So I added you though, and it looked like you accepted. So
yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
So Roger's back in the group. If anybody wants to send him hate mail, please do.
Perfect.
It makes his day. It really does.
It does. That and the monkey balls getting the vaccine done.
If you want to follow me, I'm facebook.com/openyourtoys. I'm at SlickMcFavorite on Instagram, and you can email me the old-fashioned way. Slick@openyourtoys.com, and I worked my magic this week and got copied. God, this is how long it's been. Who's the main guy on RFC?
Brian?
Yeah, I copied Brian and I made cool openyourtoys.com/eBay and openyourtoys.com/Amazon for the affiliate links. So
nice.
Literally just get everything added to your cart, go to that link. It'll forward you to the homepage of eBay or Amazon, and then check out. And we'll get some cents from you, or if you're a baller like Rock, we get a lot of dollars from you.
The next thing you have to do is you have to do the wish list.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot that.
Those guys are doing the wish list. People are buying those guys all kinds of stuff. It's ridiculous. I'm like, what in the world?
That's a little much.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel.
I felt weird about putting a line item in the show notes about it. But I appreciate. I posted in the group about we still haven't solidified our Amazon Associates thing, and a couple people jumped on that and helped, and looks like they placed some orders. So it looks like our Amazon Associates account is solidified. So we're ready to make some money. Oh, Breakalyzer saying the one thing. Oh, I keep forgetting that I can fucking do this.
I can hear the intro and the outro, but I listen to the audio. So it's on the audio podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I still edit it onto the I still do the intro and outro on the audio, but
yeah, you can do it here too, right?
yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we should.
I should splice together like a video intro, like really do it and have a video intro and a video outro. That would be fun. Maybe I will start doing that. Thank you, Breakalyzer.
Very cool. Yeah, thanks, Brian. You just gave him a ton of work, so I'm sure he's happy about that. We all love extra work.
I was going to say, does anyone have any video editing skills? Because I'd have to learn everything. He also says this: we're going to need to start showing some skin. Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
Cliff, Roger, and I are already showing a lot of skin.
Yeah, I got plenty already. Yeah.
We got a lot of round, plump things that we're showing on the video.
Get ready to blur. Get ready to blur the screen.
My daughter asked me why it was okay for men to show their nipples on TV and not women. That was a fun conversation. All right. What are we drinking, Mr. Cliff?
Water.
Yeah, fasting day. Good old water.
0 calories. Can't even have a Crystal Light on fast day.
Oh, God. Oh, better you than me, Cliff. You're a stronger man than I.
I don't want to be fat anymore, Slick.
I'm right there with you. The whole reason we were talking about Cliff's got his vaccine shot scheduled, and I have my first one as well. And the reason why I qualify is because I'm officially obese. Like it narrowed it down. Like, are you obese? I'm like, yes, I am. Thank you.
I'm a smoker.
One of us. One of us.
What do you got, Rock?
I have a boring cup of Folgers with one sweet and low and half and half.
Ooh. At least it's not Senka.
Yeah.
I just switched to
between this
Sanka.
and
So I have a heart.
I have no idea about coffee, so maybe Senka's like a throwback, like PBR or something, and it's cool nowadays.
No,
Senka's no
coffee.
caffeine. Yeah, with no caffeine.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't realize that. It's a decaf. Huh?
Well, it's instant though. You just my grandma would constantly drink that. You just take a spoonful of Senka and you put it in hot water, and there you go.
Oh yeah. Ugh. Now, do you not drink caffeine, Cliff? Is that why you drink Senka, or are you just?
Oh no, I don't drink Senka. I just know Senka from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. No, I drink caffeine. I don't drink caffeine after 1 because I have a multitude of sleep issues that I don't need the caffeine after.
I'm right there with you, man. I will not I do about like right now. Just I'm drinking about 3 cups of coffee. But only in the morning. I'm right there with you, Cliff. I do not do it's just like the Gremlins thing. After 1 o'clock.
See, I'm so hypersensitive, man. If I were to drink, I mean, I'm up till like 3 in the morning every morning, anyways. But if I drink caffeine, I will not go to sleep. It is insane.
Yeah, when I woke up this morning, you literally just posted the link to the episode.
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
I was like, wow, what is he doing up?
I got up and my phone started buzzing. I'm like, who the fuck? And then
the girls passed out. We were watching European Vacation. The girls passed out. I did the show notes, and I watched a movie after I was done posting the show notes at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was up. KJ Smith in the house. What up? All right. What we got? What are you drinking, Lotus?
Just water.
That's if we needed to ask.
Yeah, just water.
Nice. Roger, you got anything? Oh, I saw something orange. I saw
Soda Stream Orange Crush, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Is it official, like licensed Orange Crush?
No, it's whatever Soda Stream's version of Orange
Okay,
Crush.
they're
It
orange
tastes exactly like it. But...
Is that really? Can I just ask? I mean, is that really more economical to do the Soda Stream than it is to just buy, you know, a 2 liter or a, you know, whatever?
Absolutely. Your initial startup cost is probably $100 all in, but after that, it's pennies after that.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we tried it here. Jessica got on a Soda Stream kick, and yeah, we had a couple accidents, and then she stopped using it.
Overcharged it and exploded.
Yeah, like bottles, like she didn't like get it in there correctly.
Yeah, and it just shoots all the water everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, for coffee, I was actually looking into the Nitro brew. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but
Yeah, I've had some.
it's a different. It's like a creamy kind of taste. Believe it or not, the nitrogen you actually inject the nitrogen into the coffee. And it's a little machine similar to the Soda Stream thing, and yeah, it actually gives the coffee. I mean, like if you want to try it, it's like really expensive at Starbucks. It's like, you know, it's like an extra $3 to have that stupid option, and
That's good.
Well, you can get breast milk at Starbucks too. So I mean,
well, yeah, I'm sure you could. I don't know, but yeah, it just comes out of a keg. Like you can see them at Starbucks, and all that's what it like on Amazon. If you buy one of these you know, Nitro breweries, it's just like a keg, and you know, it has the little whippet cartridges. You know,
That's crazy.
yeah.
It's been a long time since I've done whippets.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you get bored with the coffee, you're like, hey, you know, let's just try some other stuff going on here.
Let's kill thousands of brain cells at a time.
For what? 14 seconds?
Yeah, exactly.
Well worth the 14 seconds.
We used to walk around the fucking grocery store and just hit whippets in like odd aisles and then just ditch the whipped cream.
I remember on the back of the bus, kids taking Scotch Guard cans and spraying it into their clothes and then inhaling it. Does that do anything?
Yeah, we used to do it. Glade, like air freshener. You would get a towel and you would roll it up into like a roll. You'd bite it. You'd spray the Glade into the towel.
Holy
and you'd
shit.
puff.
You guys are intense, man, with your freaking drugs.
We started
Damn.
referring to Glade as flavors instead of scents.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow.
I just did it old school. I just huffed silver or gold paint. That was my
The quality
high school.
stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, 99-cent cans at Walmart that we had to steal because you had to be 18 to buy. Oh, all right. We got let's see, Breakalyzer. This podcast is his intermission to the Snyder Cut. It's probably appropriate intermission. Will be about 3 hours. The Snyder Cut is
second
over 4
viewing.
hours.
He's it's the second time he's watching it.
It's good, man. I liked it a lot.
Paul Schreiber. he doesn't like our drug talks.
Glade hits me. Leave you drooling, KJ said.
Hey, does that work with Lysol?
I would assume it works with any aerosol. Dude, it's the key to get that tight. They get that towel rolled up tight because you don't want to be tasting it.
I'm gonna try to lay it with my Febreze.
It's got to be an aerosol. Is it Febreze just in a squirt bottle?
No, Febreze is like an aerosol.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that or I'll do it with the Lysol. Fuck it.
Have you ever tried biting into one of those Glade air fresheners? Not the aerosol, but the jelly looking things.
Oh, like the plugins?
No, the jelly thing. You know, the old school.
Yeah, you pull up the lid and it has the jelly.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the jelly.
I just ordered a bunch of those that came in a little like cone and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
and you pull it up and it evaporates. Yeah, it's a little jelly.
Wait, Have any of you ever freebased a Yankee Candle wax tart?
No.
Never got that bad, I guess.
Yeah.
I saw Slick
Yankee
was
Candle
like,
sounds expensive.
Slick was looking at first like, is he fucking around? Or is he being serious?
Hey, I did the banana peel recipe from the Anarchist Cookbook when I was in high school. Tried to smoke banana peels. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, I did everything back then. Let's see. Breakalyzer eats Glade air freshener as an appetizer for a Tide Pod meal. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, KJ, free-based couple toenails here and there. All right,
learn to that. Whatever.
See, Lotus
right.
comes back and it's all drug talk. What
Yeah.
happened?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lotus.
Down
Trying to
below
make
there.
him be uncomfortable.
Guys are crazy.
Let's see. I am drinking. I'm not sure if I drank this before. Rocky Mountain Saison. This is jalapeno, cilantro, and lime. Crafted in Colorado. Uniquely crushable. And let's see. Do we have any cool? I won the 2016 Gold Award at the Great American Beer Festival that's held here in Denver for the best chili beer. I didn't realize they had a chili category. I need to fucking check that out. All right, let's get on to the fucking news here. Let me start sharing this screen so we can see what the hell we're talking about. First up, Walmart collector thing, I guess. I don't know if they actually like labeled this a event. I know they launched. The launch was absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you had the links to these things, you could find it, but none of their searches would bring it up, including this little banner that people would click on, and it would just say no products found for a half an hour. So it was a little bit of a clusterfuck. I got my TVC guys ordered because, of course, Star Wars, they're system hackers. They always have direct links to everything in the systems. So I was able to order those like the first minute they went live. And then things like slowly trickled in. I was able to get the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Then I was able to get the Beast Wars reissues down here. I didn't do the deluxes just because I have them and I don't really need another copy of them. But yeah, I did everything else, I guess, FOMO. Even though I already have this Prime and Rat Trap. I do like the Sparkless Seeker. This spoiler pack, we'll be talking about that soon. But I love the ghosts, so I got the ghost too. Yeah, I just kind of went off during this pre-order. Anybody get anything? Anything
Nope.
of any interest?
I'm still waiting for my pre-order for fucking Zartan. That was supposed to. I ordered it in January, and it's supposed to arrive in February.
Oh, really? Oh, and see, mine, I thought mine had a March delivery, and then I ordered mine through Pulse, and Pulse pushed it back till late April or something like that. So
Yeah, Prime's got April 5th.
do they? All right,
Yeah.
maybe early April. So, but yeah, so that'll be fun. So not even the Ghost Rock or the Ecto 1?
Oh no,
anything
I'm
like that?
all in. I want to get those. But
Oh, okay.
I didn't pre-order it only because I didn't know if I could put a different delivery address than billing address because I'm scheduled to be moving within the next couple weeks.
Oh, I see.
So I didn't want to order it and then take the chance of because it's not shipping till I think like August or something, right?
Well, the ghosts are June. The Ecto is August.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want
these
to order it.
pre-ordered.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, worse than worse, if I have to pay extra, I will because that's an absolute steal for the Ecto 1 for $40. A vintage one in the box. When I was looking, like they're probably before the pandemic, they were 500 plus.
Yeah, and
So
that's
God
even
knows now they're
one that's
probably
even
1,000.
complete.
Yeah, no, I was looking for sealed ones. They were like 5 and change. They're probably $1,000 now. But no, for $40, I'm all in on that.
Yeah. My Walmart has a whole end cap of those ghost poppers, so I kind of feel those will be probably the next clearance item for the Ghostbusters line. The ghost popper.
Wand. Yeah, the wand that shoots the balls.
Yeah, it's called the ghost popper. It was originally made by Kenner. It was a very nice toy that I never had.
I was never a role play guy. I had one of the old school lightsabers that would when you would do it just from the wind, it would whistle a little bit.
That's what she said.
Wah, wah, wah. Hey, that hits a little close to home. Let's move on. All right. Let's see a little bit of local news. If anybody from the local group listens here, what was originally Denver Comic-Con, then had to change names to Denver Pop Culture Con when it got a cease and desist from the real Comic-Con company. Had to sell. They had to cancel 2 years now. So they sold to Fan Expo. Now, that sounds familiar, and I did some quick research. Have you guys ever gone to a Fan Expo event?
Yeah.
Okay. So was it in Alberta or was it south of you? Or not Alberta?
It was on the island in British Columbia.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
And well run? Was lots of big stars, lots of big events, or was it a little cheesy?
Yeah, it was well run. There was who was there? There's lots of weird no-name guys. There was a dwarf, a guy who played a dwarf in one of the Lord of the Rings. He was there. You wouldn't recognize him unless he had the makeup on.
Yeah.
One of the Star Wars characters was one of the X-Wing pilots you saw for a brief second. He was there. There was what's his face? Hitman. The Hitman Heart was there.
Oh, nice.
And I can't remember the guy's name. He hangs out with Seth Rogen. His name's Jay
Baruchel.
Yeah, he was there. He was promoting his comic book and stuff.
All right, so not big headlining people, but
a couple guys from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and stuff like that. So
yeah, they sent out a survey what would you like to see, and because I'm watching it, it had what are the 5 TV your favorite 5 TV shows or your favorite 5 movies, all that kind of shit, and because I'm watching it, I put The Love Boat. So hopefully we'll get some gopher action or doc action if they're still alive.
Dead.
I was going to say I assume he's dead, which is awful. Yeah, so we'll see. They're talking about trying to do a small event in October at 25% of the capacity. Who knows? I'll report on it as we see it. The big news that broke just a couple days ago was this Hasbro survey where'd they send it out? The preference of upcoming removes the. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say here. This was sent to retailers or something like that. So these are the plastic-less packaging for Black Series. So you can see we're kind of going to, isn't this how Bandai does it? I mean, isn't everything in a box with Bandai? So it just has lots of full color pictures of it. This one's an interesting one. So no window, but they do a little cutout, which isn't too terribly different. So this is a Kingdom figure, and you can see it only has that little tiny window here, and then most of it's box art. And then this last one just has a little mini picture. This kind of reminds me of Gentle Giant a little bit, what they used to do with their old shit. But I mean, like I say, I'm all for it because it'll supposedly help the environment. And the reason why I'm all for it is because I won't ever buy duplicates of anything. I won't ever buy anything to have in the package. To me, if you can't see the toy in the package, then the package is worthless to me. I want to see the cool art and I want to see the toy. If all I'm seeing is art, then there's no reason for me to buy a second one to keep in package, or some things I buy only to keep in package. There are a lot of things I have that I won't ever open. So
I'm just waiting to see all the figure swaps.
Yeah, no shit. Isn't this just
oh my
proliferate
god!
swaps?
I didn't even think about that. Jesus, yeah, that's bad enough right now. I can't imagine.
How do you do that and no one fucking pick up on it? Like when you're pulling apart a fucking box and pulling figures out and then swapping them around and stuffing them in other boxes, like.
Oh, the employees don't.
It's just
fuck.
Yeah, they don't
yeah, it's
give a
just
fuck.
Walmart. They don't. Yeah.
Drones, but even like people just walking by, like.
But it's the it's the customer service that are accepting the returns, and since you can return anything, it's
Yeah,
I guess so, yeah.
they're made to only ask questions about a certain few things.
It needs to stop at customer service before anything else changes.
So Breakalyzer brings up a good point about the paint apps. Kind of scrolling through some of the forums where this was posted, a lot of people said, I don't buy anything in the store anymore. Everything's online, so I don't have the ability to check paint
That's
apps,
a good
so
point.
it doesn't matter to them. But yeah, I'm with you, Breakalyzer. I buy in the wild for the most part, and if there's another one there, yeah, you fucking bet I'm comparing both of them, going down like visor good, insignia good, that kind of shit. So.
Oh, I only buy wonky eyes. I only buy the ones that have wandering eyes.
One
Those
eye
are
up,
those are
one
the
eye
best
down.
ones.
The two left hands.
I'll tell you what, one of my fetish is a little strong. That connotates like sexual, but one of the things I find attractive in women is when their eyes are just like barely crossed. Like you can't even, like I've pointed
So
girls
you like
out to
Siamese cats?
No, not. What's up, Ed? You want to say hi? Squeeze your face in there. Look. Hey,
Hey.
But yeah, I one of my roommates that I had in college just had ever so slightly crossed eyes, and it just gives them a really exotic look that I love. There's quite a few actresses out there that are like, not quite a few. There are a few actresses out there that are like that I just dig on that. Let's see about figs. Yeah, that's exactly right. Is he says they could just say I got home and had the wrong figure inside. Blame it on somebody else. Somebody else figure swapped it, not you. That's the fucking bullshit in all of this. So
I'll never do a figure swap. Can't do it.
Yeah, I did it once and I felt fucking and not even a figure swap. I just took a weapon. It was the Prime Ultra Magnus that came with a rocket launcher, but they only came with one. So I did the fucking shitball thing. I bought another one, took the rocket launcher out and returned it and said, this one didn't have a weapon in it.
Shame on you, man. Shame on you. There's a kid
right.
out there with one rocket launcher, and now he's going to think that's part. He's going to think the Ultra Magnets only has one rocket launcher. He's going to go through his whole life. That's going to affect him when he grows up.
No, dude, that kid has no rocket launchers.
I took his only rocket launcher.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's going to be like, this guy's boring. He only has one weapon. Oh, yeah, trust me. What's going on here? All right, here we go. I am not proud of it, and I feel awful to this day. Well, and sorry, this is kind of a big news. So Cliff, I know this wouldn't affect you at all. You don't buy Hasbro stuff, at least to keep in the package. I know you buy some stuff to keep in the package, right?
Yeah, I mean, not much of what I buy of Hasbro I usually open, unless it's like that vintage collection Star Wars stuff. That stays in the package.
Exactly. Rock, this probably wouldn't affect you.
It doesn't affect me, but it looks terrible in my opinion. I just really, I understand it, but I just don't like it.
And if they're getting rid of it completely, supposedly, then they can't do any retro stuff. All retro stuff has plastic. So maybe they'll make an exception for retro. I don't know. Roger, what about you? I know you're more, you open a lot more than you used to, right?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. All my stuff is still on card and in box, even the new stuff I bought now.
So would this make you buy less then?
No. Yeah, they're getting rid of it with what the visual part of it, but you're buying it. Like, I buy shit for the box art and stuff too, right? So that to me would be a lure to want to buy.
Okay. I feel you. And Lotus, I'm not even going to ask you.
Yeah. I mean, speak about box art. I've been seeing a lot of those Cobra hisses back in stock at Walmart. Is that weird or what?
That is weird. Like,
I saw another case come in, another case this weekend. So that's 8 Cobra hisses, and those were clearanced out at like beginning of the year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I found them clearanced at 3 of the like 7 Walmarts that I hit frequently, I guess. But the other 4 never clearanced them, and they've all had stock and everything. So
yeah, maybe Hasbro reissue. I mean, I scanned it and it came up with the regular price. Now I don't know what the original UPC was, so maybe they changed the UPC. I don't know why they would do that.
That's interesting.
It could be like a second wave kind of thing, but I don't know. It doesn't make any sense because it's its own case, right? There's no
casemates.
No casemates,
Yeah. And that's interesting because the ones that clearanced it, I've never seen another one. The ones that didn't, they've been replenishing. So that's interesting that yours clearanced it, brought it back, and then it's back at full price. That's crazy.
Yep.
All right. Kingdom Galvatron was revealed. So, if people are forgetting, we got all of these figures and Headmasters, and now we're all buying them again.
Yeah, but I think this is better, though. I think this is better to not have the Headmaster gimmick, so I mean, they've improved, So I had that Headmaster one, and
Oh, really? Wow, you're still collecting? And that means
what do you mean still collecting? That was like 2009.
That was a while ago, dude. Yeah,
it was like 2017.
Oh, was that? Oh,
yeah. I had the whole set. I had it all.
Oh, crazy.
Never opened it, so I don't know what it. I don't know what it all I know is I heard all the. I heard that it was a Headmaster. The box said it was a Headmaster, but I never experienced all the internet crime and all the internet backlash about the head.
So we got him holding 2 purple potatoes here.
Why are we saying that now? Is that because that company made the purple potato and now we just use that? Because I've heard that, not just you, but I've heard other people say that too.
Well, and I didn't even realize somebody posted when I did my Unicron post, somebody posted that it was called the Revenge. And I didn't know that.
Yeah, because when we saw that original purple potato figure, we didn't really know why it was turning into a spaceship like that, right? At least I didn't know. Did you know that it was that was part of something?
Oh, I knew. I knew the spaceship was the
I
movie. Didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did know that it was from the movie.
Okay.
But yeah, why they call it purple potato, who fucking knows? But so Ed Arndt was saying that these guns or gun or whatever it might be are in the same scale as the Arc that came with Unicron for the Autobots, and that they have the same tab to be able to be displayed on the little display stand that came with Unicron. So that's kind of interesting. I would hope to God they'll be purple and not gray like we're seeing here, but Who knows? But yeah, he looks good. Let me see real quick if I can.
Do you think they call him purple potato because a potato can be turned into a cannon potato cannon? You think?
Well, the purple potato was for the ship. It wasn't for Galvatron.
Yeah. Right. It was for the ship. The two weapons we're talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because of potato cannons, and they know how to make potato cannons in China. Is that maybe that's a big thing,
Has anyone ever shot like a real potato cannon? One that had a good fucking like deadly compression to it?
No, and the crazy thing is I used to mess around with CO2 all the time for my cooling down my motors and stuff. So I should have I had what I could have done to build a cannon, but I just never did it.
Yeah, I looked at some tutorials like how to build one, and I was like, okay, I'm not this worried about it. So here's another shot of him that just came out.
Is he giving the finger with Matrix?
It looks like it, but it's weird because like you could see artifacting here, so it looks like this has been edited somehow, or so maybe he was flipping off and somebody tried to blur it out and cut it off or something. But
do you guys remember when MPO1 came out with obviously it was like the first figure to have articulated hands, I believe, and everybody was posting pictures with the middle finger. I mean, that's all you saw was middle finger, Masterpiece Prime, Masterpiece Magnus, MPO1, MPO2 with the middle finger.
I am guilty of any time somebody has an articulated hands, I have them flipping people off. Like my Metroplex, my Fort Max, all of those. Unicron in the past, the old Unicron had articulated fingers, and they would always be flipping people off. I am guilty as charged. Let's see. The other thing that we got to see within the last couple days is his Canon mode.
That's pretty sweet.
Looks good, as it should. Again, it is way like photoshopped here. Very badly photoshopped here, but obviously.
Oh, you mean it's not in front of the Ark?
Oh, here we go. Here's nothing like Titan. He's nothing like the Titan's Return version. Don't worry. He looks very much like the Titan's Return version. But anyways,
what are they trying to do with that other picture? Scroll down a little bit. Are they what's the overexposure? Like, what is that symbolizing? Like, why are they making it look like that? Are they trying to do something there?
And
you scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. I've just never seen photos this big.
Yeah, like what are they trying to show? Because I'm just trying to understand what they're trying to showcase in that picture you're looking at right there, not the one.
So no, I know. So the way they're making it seem is this is the Titan's Return version, but it's not, because here's the Matrix on the necklace. So this is the same version.
Mm.
So I don't remember the Titan's Return version enough, like you say, because it's obviously a lot longer than I thought it was. But
he didn't come with the Matrix, I don't think.
No, he didn't. That's for sure.
Cyclonus did.
Yeah. Oh, did Cyclonus?
Well, I mean, I know in the Reveal the Shield line, Cyclonus 2-pack came with the Matrix.
Ah.
Remember? The 2-pack with remember it wasn't Classics, it was the Reveal the Shield 2-pack. I think it was a Target exclusive.
I don't.
Cyclonus and someone else. I don't remember who the mate was in there, but it was 2 figures, and then it had 2 figures, and then it had the Matrix. Because a lot of people use that. It was the Matrix on a chain, like a necklace. You remember that?
Oh, like an actual like metal chain?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was metal, but it was a chain.
Rodimus?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. It was Rodimus and Cyclonus 2-pack. It was either the Classics or Reveal the Shield line.
Let's see.
But and I don't know, maybe that was a Target exclusive too. But it was a box set, and it came with a matrix that had the like a chain that you could put around the figure's neck. Yeah, there it is. Reveal shield.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, with the heat transfers. Oh yeah, and it was the whole thing was die cast, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I never took mine out of the box. I don't take anything. I don't play with my toys. I don't open my toys. Mint.
All right. So I'm excited. I was on the fence. I'm like, why am I going to rebuy all this shit? And I thought about, one of my main focuses is the fucking 86 movie. So I'm just going to rebuy all this shit. And that's what I've done. I've bought everything that's 86 movie in Kingdom and Studio Series so far. So I'll be getting it.
They really didn't have to twist your arm, did they?
I really wanted to not do it. And then I was like,
you're a junkie. We know
the blur is shitty, the cup is shitty, and now the other ones are better. Yeah, I know. Here we go. Spoiler pack content. So don't look at this. I'm gonna blow it out, or too late. I've been going through it here. But these are the new spoiler pack. These have been the last one was very successful. It's sold out already. Wait.
What do you mean the last one? You're talking about the last spoiler pack? That was a clearance item, man.
No, there's been one since then.
Oh, really?
I haven't ever seen it in stores. It's sold out online, and that's all I've ever seen of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
not the Magnus one. You're saying the Magnus one clearanced, right?
Exactly, and it's still on clearance.
Gotcha. So that's
you can get it online for like $40, and it retails for $60.
Okay.
But yeah, no, not that one. Spoiler for people that don't know what the second spoiler pack was. It's a Nemesis Optimus Prime from the end of the second season. So this one obviously will be involved in Kingdom, and it's another Megatron with a crazy this accessory is what people are saying is the big spoiler, that he has this weird like bullet belt with the Matrix strapped to him. And then we've seen the fossil T-Rex, the Paleo Trex or whatever his name was. This one's in a clear purple version. We've seen that one before, but that's the two things in this spoiler pack. And this spoiler pack is sold out as well now too. So I don't even think you can get it at this point. Or at least
I saw that today at Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm pretty sure it's got
maybe it was the old one. I don't know, but I definitely recognize that box.
Yeah,
the old one looks like that too. That's why I kind of feel I kind of feel it's going to clearance, like if it hits shelves, because people are going to be like, it's the same
I've seen
thing,
that box. Yeah, I saw that today actually.
Yeah.
Well, so this box is the exact same as the other ones, but this one has vines on it.
Right.
This one is set for release. Does it say? Can we get to the? Oh, this is at Smith's. But anyway, this one, I think the release date of this one's like August or something. So probably saw the old one.
Yeah, probably.
Brian's absolutely right.
Slick has so many focuses.
Dude, we tried to cut them off last week.
Yeah,
they're all blurry.
Arctic,
if it's translucent,
battle gear, helmets, armor,
glow in the dark,
purple, red, black, blue,
subgroups.
Let's
if it's made of
has
plastic,
left legs and right legs, and
So Breakalyzer says if you check the back of that spoiler box, it says it contains wheat.
Brian, who has time to check the back of the box to look for the edible contents? I mean, what in the world's going on?
For the
food in it,
contagions. No, it's there's a slime, like the secret accessory is in like a little package of slime.
Ooh, so Rock, all you got to do is just save that for 30 years and then you'll be fine because you love that slime.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
That means He-Man's getting slime then.
No, I'm sorry. It's a Play-Doh. It's like a
nobody
Play-Doh.
wants Play-Doh. That's garbage.
All right. Comic book day merch. That's coming up here in just over a month. These are dope. These are the 6-inch figures from Playmates. If people don't remember that, the first one of the first 6-inch turtles you could get that were super hard to get at fucking Toys R Us back in the day. I saw a Rocksteady once and I didn't buy it and never saw it again. I managed to get a whole set of these, but these are the image deco, I guess you could call them, of the turtles. So I've got those on pre-order. The only other thing that was kind of interesting in that was we had talked about on the last show. We get our first picks of the G.I. Joe Mini-Mates. Yeah. So we saw the Transformers ones last time. DCBS had those on available, so I ordered them through them at 20% off. They didn't have these yet, but that Snake Eyes looks dope. I love the Snake Eyes. Cobra Commander's not bad. Scarlet, I just don't like Scarlet, so I think she looks bad. But Storm Shadow looks good too, in my opinion, for 2-inch figures. You know. Anybody here do Mini-Mates at all?
No.
I only do them for focus characters. Hey! We need to start the focus word drinking game. Anytime I say that's a focus.
You'd be trash before we get third to that list.
Oh shit.
Slick's collecting bingo game.
That's my focus.
Breakalyzer said they had a good laugh about the contains wheat on last week's Realm show. I agree, Brink. Transformers should be gluten free. That's for sure. All right. And just for you, Lotus, I threw in a statue thing, and then I was like, oh, how are we going to talk about this? Because we need Lotus's insight. All right. So Tweeterhead Legends Maquette.
Mm-hmm.
So is maquette is usually a whole figure, right?
Well, according to Sideshow, a maquette is a movie-based statue.
Oh, interesting.
I thought Maquette was just like torso up.
No, that's a bust.
Oh, okay.
So maquette is according to Sideshow, the definition is a movie-based statue, and the scale is normally 1/5. So it's a weird.
Interesting.
It's not quite 1/4. It's 1/5. So it's big, but yeah. But yeah, Tweeterhead's been doing a lot of good stuff. I don't know the materials. I never owned a Tweeterhead. So I'm not too sure what the materials are. I don't know what it's made of. If it's a mix of, a PVC or if it's, true polystone, but they definitely make some good quality stuff. I've never actually been interested to purchase one of their pieces.
Yeah. And Teela is a not focus character. So I give a shit about Teela.
So let me ask you, this version of Teela, would this be from any type of a movie? Because it looks it looks realistic. It doesn't look like a cartoon.
They've been talking about doing a live action movie for a while.
Yeah.
Is there anything on here?
No, Teela looked from the live action movie looked completely different.
Yeah, she had like full body armor and stuff on.
Yeah, and it was like blue, and she was a brunette, and yeah, I mean,
Is there any other pictures? Because I can't really see the whole thing. I can't see the waist there. I don't know what's going on there. So
this is He-Man.org still does that stupid thing of, oh, we don't link off of our site because we don't want anyone to ever leave our site, and it's that's not what the web is about, brothers.
Yeah, if anyone's going to leave that site, it's going to be Val Staples burning bridges and banning them.
All right, let's see what we got here. If we've got
yeah, so there are a little bit larger pictures where you can see a little bit.
Well, this is the bust. So
move your mouse over to there. You go. Oop, you missed it.
This way.
Hot. Okay, yeah, there we go. Do you remember that hot and cold game we used to play?
All right, so this is from their Twitter. So let's see what we got here. Oh, they did that. I love that Hordak. Nope, that's Black Adam. Oh,
that's another stupid. Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Skeletor.
It looks like he's milking two guys on him.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I mean,
right there.
You'll never get me, Fisto. I'm in the glory hole booth.
So yeah, so it looks like
you guys listening on the audio version will miss that.
Breakalyzer wants photos from behind.
Well, at least here you can see a little bit more. I kind of, the tassel thing.
She's wearing her Eternia gear, like.
Yeah. It looks like a realistic version of the cartoon.
You gotta get away from that picture.
The audio, because no one can see it, no one can hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Thank God no one can see Rock. On the audio, at least. All right, let's get into third party. And I've just been packing third party full of main 4 franchises things that I would like to talk about. So first up is Jason Vivian's Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Primal action figures. So this is something he tried to launch before that was not successful, but he's bringing it back, and it looks like they're going to get it done this time. So they were 50,000 within one day on here. He's gotten pretty active in the Mythic Legions community, so maybe he's been able to pull some people from there. I bought a couple of his 3 3/4. I bought the Lion-O homage and the Stinkor homage, and unfortunately, I was really disappointed in the quality. The tolerances and the joints were just awful. Everything was super loose. Even things that were like supposed to holster or go into a backpack were super loose. So I assume that he's kind of learned from that. And he's launching a 6-inch line now. So I'm in. I try to back almost every action figure Kickstarter. So I'm in for this guy, the main character, Pale. But you can definitely see the Mythic Legions, influence kind of shining through here, doing them armored. This baboon dude is dope. He is from the 6-inch line as well. Tiger is kind of cool here. Then you got add-ons, a head pack, different weapons packs, new character there. But yeah, I'm wishing him luck. Like you say, he's a dedicated dude. He's definitely not. He's part of the community, not just somebody coming in trying to make money off of the whole action figure thing. So I would say
Jason,
support him.
Would you say Kickstarter's a focus of yours?
I was gonna say, look at what fucking Breakalyzer posted right before.
Oh, there we go.
Another of Six folks is called out.
Oh, I just try to support the community. Let's see. And I don't know, do people say Toy NK or do people say Twink?
I think it's just been Twink. I've ordered from them before. They're really expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Are we doing Boglins?
So
yeah.
So I don't really understand this because Twink it's just a website that sells like everything.
Yeah, it's just
they're not a manufacturer.
Well, I think it's just like Megalopolis. Megalopolis brought back Mad Balls, or brought back.
Did they? I thought it was
Didn't they
American
go down in
Ingredients.
flame? Didn't Megalopolis like?
Yes,
disappear?
they did. Yeah, they did. They disappeared and took everybody's money.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did. They're
dude,
gone, man.
Yeah, dude, they disappeared.
They ripped everyone off.
Oh, a
goodbye.
sale. Oh shit.
No, that's not. They're not even up and running right now. They shouldn't have any sale. I thought they totally.
Well, this was the 220 that ended a month ago.
Okay, yeah.
Goodbye sale. Oh, that's crazy. I had no idea. I still had points. Damn it.
Yep, there you go. There's your points.
They were really good while they lasted. They had some amazing sale, as you could see here, $7.99 for.
Yeah, so their new website is Twink, and now you can buy a Boglin. Those, I'll be honest with you. So I did, when I was a little bit older, and I was allowed to spend money on whatever I wanted because I had a job, I did buy a Boglin on clearance.
Is it like a puppet?
Yeah, it's a little puppet.
Yeah, it's a puppet,
it's like, but it's a they're really highly collectible right now. If you were to find them in non-melted condition, because they kind of like had a weird texture to them, like
They're like rubbery, like really soft.
Yeah,
rubber. Yeah,
exactly. So they've deteriorated over the years. So
yeah, that's exactly right. They were cool because you could move to their eyes with them.
Yeah.
This one says they have glow in the dark eyes, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get one. Oh, this is crazy. They didn't used to have a tail, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
oh,
because
they did. Oh.
Yeah, it was because it's a hand puppet,
Huh.
Is it a focus?
So, if you're no, thank God these are to focus.
Yeah, these are expensive. I think the price point wasn't it like $200-$300 or something like that.
What?
Let's see.
I thought that's what they were. I thought they were very expensive.
I was thinking like $30.
Yeah.
No, there's
They're
no
50.
way.
Oh, 50.
Well, there was okay, so this is mass production because whoever before Toy Inc. got them, there was another Kickstarter to bring it back, and whoever that was, that Kickstarter was like a year ago, and those on that guy's site on the Kickstarter, they were like $300.
Oh shit.
So maybe that went through and somehow they were able to mass produce them at that cheaper price point, because $50 is actually a really good price.
Yeah, no, that is a good price in my opinion.
I mean, if you go on eBay and you look at the vintage ones, they're super expensive. Like some of them are $1,000.
Wow, Christ.
But that's just because, like I said, you have to find one that's not melted, and like I'm talking about, like in the box, never touched by a human hand. Because back then,
a swap meet one time, and it was like I paid 25 cents for it, and it was in decent shape. Like it wasn't
Really?
totally melted. Yeah.
Nice.
oh, that's a good deal. Yeah, they probably didn't know what they had.
No, they had no idea what they had.
Breakalyzer met the creator of Boglins.
I wonder if the creator is who tried to bring them back, because I know there was a Kickstarter. Brink, wasn't there a Kickstarter like last year to
Tim
bring back
Clark.
the Boglins? And probably Tim Clark is the one who, maybe he was the one who was trying to bring them back. I don't know.
Because I remember a Kickstarter for Sectors.
Yeah, and that was done by Zica Toys.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they're doing this stuff. I mean, there's definitely Boglin collectors out there. Like I said, if you head up eBay, you'll see it's they sell for quite a bit. At least
Yeah.
the ones in the box.
One of the retro shops around here, he's all into like the weird and monsters of the 80s, so he has a ton of Boglins and shit like that at his store.
What year? What was the
never
time frame of those when they came out?
86.
Back in the day?
It was
80s.
86. Yeah, it was the same time that it was. Man, it's golden years, man.
No,
Yeah,
I
like
remember them, but I don't
My
remember
Pet
them being like
Monster
on the
era.
shelves.
You can
My
get
Pet
them when you
Monster.
can get like Teddy Ruxpin and all that shit.
Yeah. It was all.
Yeah. Mad Balls, who were about the same time as them as well.
Yeah,
I remember Mad Balls.
Mad
These just don't
Scientist.
really ring a bell.
Mad Balls?
No, these Boglins.
these.
Oh.
Boglins? Wow, you didn't like. How can I know about Boglins and you don't know about Boglins? That doesn't make
They're
sense.
very vague to me. Very, very vague.
How about Mad
Mad
Scientist? Anybody know
Yeah,
about
I know
Mad
Mad
Scientist?
Scientist.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's what I'm
remember Mad
talking about.
Scientist.
Yeah, no, I was allowed to play with that. Yeah,
Looks like 1987
Yeah,
was
there
the
you go.
original release for Boglin. So, yeah, I never had any of them. The thing I remember the most about them, it's crazy, is that new Toy Smells intro used a screenshot from used a few seconds from one of their commercials. And that's like the most memorable thing for me for Boglins. But let's see. I think somebody had talked about this on the last show.
I did.
You did, yeah. So this is up for pre-order. I totally forgot about it until I got an email from Mattel. But this thing is up for pre-order on Target.
that's the one. That's the one that Cliff wanted, right? With the raincoat.
Yeah, raincoat without the Hawaiian shirt, right? Because the con
exclusive was from the beginning scene where he's with Dodson at the restaurant, and not when he's at the park proper.
Now this was what I was excited about. I was looking at this. I was like, shit! I bet the top's not removable, but hey, it is. So you can have a regular Jeep like you see at the during the tour scenes. And,
It says you have to use a hot knife.
A hot knife? What? Are you? Did we miss some kind of reference you're making?
They made a Jeep without the top. I have one of the Jeeps without the top.
No, I do. I do too.
Okay.
I just wanted this one to be that way as well.
What size are these figures? Are they 4-inch?
3 3/4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
I know. And officially 3 3/4. They're not 4-inch like modern 3 3/4.
So I was just saying, a hot knife. It's a tool that heats up that you can melt through plastic with to saw off the top. So it was just a joke, but anyway,
okay.
I heard on one of the shows that Roger's into cars and stuff. So when I had a 1984 and a half Nissan pickup truck, and I sawed off the top to make it into a convertible. Yeah, man, I did it. Yep.
Did you make it? Did you lower it too?
Oh yeah, no, I had a Pro Hopper hydraulic front hopper kit on that I installed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually rebuilt a 94 YJ
Nice.
from the ground up, and it was the anniversary version for Jurassic Park that year that Jeep had made that.
Oh wow! That's
So it had the
awesome.
Jeep, it had the paint and the interior were all matched to the movie.
That's cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I was curious about you bringing up hot knife, Lotus, is because when you smoke hash, a popular way to do it is with hot knives, where you heat up.
There's a lot of things that I know, but that's a new thing that you just entered into my brain. So I would have never researched that. I would have never known that existed until now. So now I have a new piece of information.
And hot knives are a focus adjacent, so
That and the burn on your lip from it.
You use you cut the bottom off of a 2 liter, and you stick them in there when you press them together, and that's how you inhale everything, so you don't burn your face.
So
is hash a focus drug or no?
Yeah, exactly. No.
So
I'm
is
not
it like a
big
gravity
fan of
bomb
that.
without water, Jason?
It is. You've never done hot knives?
No, man. I just used a piece of
No,
foil
man.
and a pen.
That you're right. That's the other way. That's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Fourth scale Donatello. Holy shit. So this 1.5 foot mother fudger. So NECA, I assume, taking the articulation and the work they did with the movie quarter scales are now making animated quarter scales. So looks like we get some different heads, 2 different pieces of pizza, shell com or whatever they called it.
That's cool, though. I mean, that's cool that they're doing, because like you said, a lot of people really liked the movie 1/4 scale.
Yeah.
Those went over real well. A lot of people bought them. So I think this is really cool that they're doing this.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if that's your focus, now I feel like Pee Wee Herman in the word of the day. If that's your focus, that's dope that you'll be getting these. These are just, dude, especially after Unicron, I'm like, I do not want to buy another toy over 12-inch in my life again. And these are just way too big. New best action. So I still haven't received my first one. I've seen them in stores, but I know I have one coming, so I haven't bought it. But these are 5-inch scale figures done by loyal subjects at about the $15-16 price point, with lots of accessories and stuff. And we're getting some cool ones. Getting turtles. The Gremlins look great. I'm hoping that's a 2-pack. I can't imagine those would be, but maybe not. And then we get animated Beetlejuice, if anyone's an animated Beetlejuice fan. Some Rock Heroes, Airbender, and then Angel and Buffy as well. So anybody open one? Anyone buy any of these and open one yet?
No, I've seen them at Walmart. I've passed. They have the villain from Big Trouble, but with no Jack Burton, I have no interest.
That's the villain is the only one I have on pre-order, just because I love those. I'm hoping they make all 3. They probably won't, but at least getting that one. And then and more listings. Oh shit. More listings without images. Strider and Legolas from Lord of the Rings, but for Firefly fans, River Tam and the Captain, Big Trouble. Here you go, Jack Burton and Rain. So there's the second figure of the 3, and Lopan.
Oh,
more Last Airbender, and then they had a Napoleon Dynamite, and now they're doing an Uncle Rico.
Nice.
Does anybody feel to be one of those airbenders, they have to move their arms a lot to enforce their power,
Uh-huh.
Doesn't it seem? It just seems like it takes a long time for them to get going. It's like they have to really wind up to use the power. So at least that's what the movie showed me. I don't know what it is on the cartoon, but the movie, it just seemed like they really did a lot of motions to get the air, the water, moving.
Yeah, it wasn't like Dragon Ball Z.
No, it wasn't.
Just pull it back and go.
Yeah, no, it's just I don't know.
And I've never seen the movie or the cartoon.
Oh, really? You never watched
And
the
I have both of them.
The movie's not,
supposed to be one of the worst movies ever made.
It's not that bad. I mean, come on, it's not that bad.
It almost destroyed M. Night Shyamalan's career.
I don't know who that is, but
The director.
Yeah,
he did Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Lady in the Water. Signs.
I liked Unbreakable. I thought that was good.
Most of his stuff I've liked.
I like Glass.
I think he gets an unharshly.
You didn't like Unbreakable or Glass?
No, I like those too.
Oh, okay.
I never saw Glass. I liked Unbreakable. I love Signs. Signs is awesome, except for the last 5 minutes. If you turn it off before the last 5 minutes, it's pretty good. And then what? I fell off during The Village, and then really wrote him off after Lady in the Water.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Lady in the Water, but The Village was good. I like that.
Yeah,
I
the
like
Village
that
was
concept.
that was interesting. Yeah.
Didn't he do the one with the guy with the head of the
Until the
multiple
ending.
personalities?
That's like his comeback movie.
Splice?
Yeah.
Oh no, Split. No, Split.
Yeah.
The movie that he did. You remember when he did the movie where the trees were killing people with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Oh,
The Happening.
The Happening. Yeah. Where they were in the grocery store.
Yeah.
No.
And Mark Wahlberg apologizes to a fake plant. He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were trying to kill us.
It's an oak tree, and it's just like trying to kill us.
It's the trees.
Dude, he's good, man. He's a good actor.
I like Mark Wahlberg, but he's got that really
I know
affect to his
it's
voice.
the same. It's the same. It's just like The Rock. It's just like John Cena. It's they all play their Will Smith. They all play their own character. You know, like
they play the same dude.
John Wick. You know, it's the same thing. I just found out there's another Matrix coming.
Yep.
Yeah, they're rebooting that.
I didn't even know there's a Matrix. Like, I don't even know
Directed
if
by only one of the sisters, not both of them.
I mean, shouldn't you just leave that stuff alone? Because
yes,
like those Matrix, like Matrix 3 and stuff, the one with the twins. Like, I didn't really even like that. You know.
I refuse to acknowledge any Matrix movie that's not the first one.
Oh my God! See, I like the other one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Paul Schreiber's grabbing the Beetlejuice for sure. Breakalyzer says M. Night clashes with movie critics a lot. I think that's why he gets a lot of bad press. So, all right. Oh, I was just about to exit out of the recording instead of up here.
We're waiting for that.
Yeah. When me and Lotus take over.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where were we at here? I don't know if this has ever been in stock and sold out, or if it's one of those weird things where it just hasn't been available yet. But so NECA has done these loot crates that have been very popular. Some of them go for ridiculous amounts of money, but now they're just doing their own crate in conjunction with Stern Pinball, based on the Turtles pinball game. Where it has importance to us is it looks like there will be a figure inside. We can't see it very clear, but it's Shredder. I've seen a bigger image of this than what we're seeing. Oh, here we go. There you go. You can kind of see it. So if you're interested, something to keep an eye out for. But let's see. Next up, we talked about Sectars and Zica Toys that did their successful Kickstarter and now have done a second wave of them. This is the second time of them trying to do this Kickstarter, and unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to make it either. It's not going to make it the second time. So this is a 3 3/4 scale, what do they call it, military operations vehicle. So they look dope. I was even going to do it. They're $60 a piece, so that's a little pricey. But you can see here how they're kind of modular. There's lots of stuff they have planned for it. The problem is this Kickstarter, it's literally just buy one of these. Like, that's it. There's no stretch goals. There's no add-on pack. There's nothing to get anyone interested. So you just say, hey, yeah, I'm going to buy one of these. And the problem, again, is $60 I wouldn't consider too bad for an independent 3 3/4 toy of this size. But then you have to add $20 in shipping on top of it, even if you're local. So, yeah, I passed on this. Just like I was saying, I try to support all of them. This is one I had to pass on. So, Any of you GI Joe guys buy anything third party like this to go with it, or it's got to be official, or it's nothing?
No, I sometimes buy Power Team Elite from Big Lots. They got some pretty cool vehicles. And then I was buying some of the True Hero shit from Toys R Us when Toys R Us existed.
I agree.
The figures in a lot of those are garbage, but some of those fucking vehicles are awesome. So yeah, I bought stuff, but I wouldn't buy like Kickstarter vehicles. It would just be like, from the cheap stores. Some of the
because they're $10 a piece there,
and they're nice too.
Yeah,
like some of those Power Team Elite helicopters are awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, their Apache goes for ridiculous money on the aftermarket because they haven't released the Apache in so long.
I miss George and Aileen doing the reviews, because they were doing a lot of reviews of that True Heroes Toys R Us line. Is that what it was called? True Heroes?
Yeah.
They were buying those every week towards the end of their show there.
Oh, I do remember them doing one.
Yeah, they were opening them up, and George was just saying, hey, how can they do this for $20? I mean, since George is in the industry like that, and it's just it was interesting to hear their perspective, because they're literally making figures, and that was around the time that they were, George was doing that line of the Skeleton Warriors.
Exactly. Yeah, I do remember that. It was interesting to see their take on, because that was basically a line just for Toys R Us at the time. So.
Well, it was all Chat May stuff. I mean, Chat May just licenses out to everything. Like, you'll get the same set at Toys R Us in like the Discovery Channel zone, and it was like Dinosaur Safari, and then you get the exact same set at Kmart, and it was called like Dinosaur Attack.
Yeah,
it was like they just license them out to everywhere, like anywhere that'll slap like a product name on it.
So that's a good point, Cliff. So maybe that's how they were able to make the stuff for next to nothing, because they already had the molds, and they would just change the colors around, and like you said, they would just license to so many different people. It brought the initial price point down, because they weren't. It wasn't like it was flimsy plastic. Like you got some good solid plastic.
Yeah. Those figures were great. Or the vehicles were great.
Yeah. The figures are garbage.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually get into some real third-party stuff. Mechanic Toys or Mechanic Studios, Legends G1 Poison, or Octane as we would know him. This looks good. I mean, like I say, what they're doing with Legends nowadays, man. A lot of this stuff is looking and feels and is engineered better than anything Hasbro has done.
I gotta tell you, I'm really not too happy about gas prices going up.
I know. Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It is.
It's jumping like really quickly too.
Well, everybody's.
Are you seeing that? You're seeing that over there in Canada too?
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's got. I mean, it's
not as bad as you guys are getting it.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I'm seeing like 30-cent swings.
Yeah,
it's. I'm paying $3.29 for a premium right now.
Yeah. Well, for premium, it's not too crazy.
It's up 70 cents in the last few months.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, when the fuck did premium, like for me, for here, and I know octanes are different in every state and all this kind of shit, and I assume in different countries. So here our octanes are 85, 87, and 89. And it was always 10 cents more for 85.
89 is your highest?
Yeah, we got like 95.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. No. And maybe that's why it jumped. Our highest is 91 now. So there's 85, 87, 91. And the fucking, it used to be 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents. Like, that's how it'd go up. And now for some reason, like from 85 to 87 is 10 cents. And then from 87 to 91 is 70 cents more. It's like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I mean, truthfully, if you want to use a higher octane, really, if you just buy the middle of the road, that's really like if you're looking to, I mean, truthfully, unless you actually have a motor, unless you have a supercharger or a turbo, you really don't need to use a high octane. I mean, if your car starts to ping, then okay, give it, their next fill it up with the medium. So you said 89 was your medium, was in the 90, 87. Yeah. Then use 87. So ours are not that low here. But yeah, we don't, we used to have 94, but now I think they cut that back to it's 93 is the highest we can go now over here.
Interesting. Paul Schreiber said $4 for premium, up $1 since February.
Wow.
Yeah. And I would say we're up 70 cents here in Colorado from a month ago. So yeah, people are, I mean, just like spring break, man, people are just like, fuck it, we're out of the woods, it's time to start living life again. So
now, if you ever want to smell something really good, get 104. 104 smells. It really does smell wonderful. So if you
that's race gas, isn't it?
Yes,
I was going to say
it's so clean. It burns.
Yeah,
so clean.
it's clear.
It's a great smell. So
it's a smell that you'll never get out of your head.
You'll never get out of your head, and like as soon as you hit the track, everyone's running 104. Like I just 104 is great.
Let's see, what was this, Cat Toys, or what do they call themselves, Kang Toys? So these guys are doing the masterpiece scale, yet like chug style Predaking, and now it looks like they're going to downsize everything and do the same thing at legend scale. So this is their Divebomb. You can see their full Predaking in the back.
Yeah, that'd be a massive Predaking if they did it.
Did they finish it in MP scale? Because I thought that
I don't know. I think they're only
waiting.
I think they're only like 3 figures announced in. Let alone, I don't know what people have actually received.
That's why. I mean, this just proves that these companies they're just. I mean, obviously every company wants to make money, and they're just following the market. They're following the trends, and right now everybody is into legend scale or smaller than legends,
Yeah. That's exactly right.
But the truth is, like, I think we talked about this once before, but if we wanted to go really tiny, like world's smallest, there was a WonderCon exclusive Predaking that is just out to lunch. If you can find it for sale, you're going to pay about $3,000 if you can find it.
Wow.
It may be higher than that.
Wow.
Yeah. So these people know there's markets out there for smaller transforming toys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm all in on the fucking new Dr. Wu, like what you would consider Legion scale, which used to be Legend scale, but that next size down. I love the Galvatron that I got. So let's see. And then this is a big thing. Now we've got Magic Square with a Legend scale Devastator and Scrapper.
Yeah, I can't
look at Scrapper.
And I don't know which one. I mean, I looked at the Newage, I looked at the Magic Square. I don't know. I mean, I think both companies are doing a good job from what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
They're making a more blockier Devastator.
Yeah. Yeah, and DX9 already did one that got knocked off. I bought the knockoff, but those are
years
smaller.
Ago, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was, Jesus Christ, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's that weird, wonky DX9 scale too. That's not Legend scale. It's slightly smaller. Here is the Newage one. So this one looks a little bit better. It looks, in my opinion, a little bit more elongated instead of so stocky. But
yeah, I mean, we're talking a 10-inch tall figure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. That's freaking phenomenal. Like, I mean, even something like this, you know, even though it's not world's smallest, it's still, you know, it still could fit in, you know?
Yeah, showing off the figure here with double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, if you're a Legends guy, great time to be a Legends guy. All right, let's see. Store report. TRU Sold Again. So a new buyer, and I forget who the hell, WHP, that it has bought a controlling interest in Toys R Us parent company and now will manage the TRU Kids business and growth. So TRU Kids was the people that bought Toys R Us in the first place. They opened up a couple, which I didn't even know this, but they've now since shut down because of the pandemic, because
you can't.
Their whole thing was to be like an interactive store where you played with everything, which
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't jive with the pandemic.
Listen, Toys R Us is not coming back. I don't care who buys it. Brick and mortar is virtually almost dead at this point. With this whole pandemic really caused a huge wrench to retail.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad. It's truly sad.
Unless you're Target or Walmart. You know what I mean?
Unless you're Target or Walmart. And yeah, and that's just because
they paid so they could stay open. I mean, that's the thing.
It's just they have the buying power, they have the name recognition. I mean, I know Target is not in Canada, but Target here is very prevalent, and you know that's it. That's our retail. That's our retail future. I don't think any toy stores are going to open at this point.
Our Toys R Us sucks ass. Like, it's fucking terrible. Walmart has a better toy selection than fucking Toys R Us does.
Ugh.
And how much more are the toys at Toys R Us compared to Walmart?
They're like almost $5 more.
Wow.
Yeah, but the toys are but no, you got to give them credit because they do have a lot of sales. They have the buy one get one half off and stuff. I see those sales pop up on the Canada sites.
Yeah.
You know.
What the hell just happened there? Sorry, everybody. Okay. So do they have those sales though, Roger? Like they used to have here in the States? Like super good, buy two, get one free sales.
Yeah, and then sometimes they'll knock down figures from like down to half price and shit. So there is benefits to it, but again, you have to find when they actually have stock and it's good.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Speaking of buying, I would find stuff at Target, and because their DPCI would encompass all the figures, so I could buy stuff at Target, then I would buy the buy two, get one free of the same peg warmer from Toys R Us and return it with the Target receipt when I was in my more devious days.
Oh boy, that's why retail is going out of business.
That's why we're in this recession.
Going to toy hell.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, wait, Jason, are we really blowing by third party without talking about NECA's RJ McCready?
RJ, I guess I didn't see it. Let's see. So what'd you say? It was RJ. I don't even know who that is.
That's Kurt Russell from The Thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I did. So let's see.
I got to represent the horror toys, dude. It's MACREADY.
MACRADY.
READY. Mac Reedy. READY.
RADEY. Okay, there we go. Toy Arc.
Not the best, not the best Kurt Russell sculpt, but it looks like RJ McCready to me. Look at that hat! Look at the hat!
Well, yes, the beard. Yes, I want him just for this portrait right here. The hat is my the hat is my main thing. Is I always loved him and that fucking get.
It's like Chris Christopherson.
I'm just so excited to finally get an RJ McCready figure.
Or Michael McDonald in his younger years. Yeah, I'm excited for this too. Yes, I will pick this up. I'm excited more that we might see some Thing figures as well.
Well, we got two from McFarlane. We got the Blair monster, and we got one of the other monsters from the Movie Maniacs. I have them.
Oh, I don't remember those. That's crazy. So the Movie Maniacs.
Yeah. Blair, which is the Wilford Brimley figure, and then there was one other monster.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, so I can have a figure that says diabetes? Diabetes.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, I didn't even realize. That was the whole thing, is I didn't deep dive into... I got out of McFarlane mainly because the articulation was just shitty. So when I would see all his shit, I'd be like, that's pre-posed. Like, no articulation kind of stuff.
You just leave it in the package. You don't got to worry about that.
Exactly.
Those are the bubbles that went really yellow, too.
Super yellow. Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
I got a fly that's just pure yellow. I'm going to open it eventually. He's just got too many extremities. I want to keep him in his package until he goes on a shelf.
Just pour some peroxide on and put it out in the sun.
No, it's terrible. That sounds terrible.
It'll take care of the yellow.
Yeah. It'll change. It'll suck the benzene back in.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to keep the figure on card. I'm going to open it as soon as I have a place to display.
The funny, someone should try that with a vintage bubble. Put some peroxide on it. Put it outside in the sun, and then when they try to touch it, it just crumbles. It literally dried it out to the point where it just crumbles.
I shared a product that I saw recently. It's been advertised a lot. It's this chemical plastic restorer. So people are saying it's garbage, and other people are saying it works. I don't know.
Dude, the photos they use in the ad are from Retroblasting's videos, and Retroblasting has stated that. And I watch all of Retroblasting's videos, and they don't use that product. So if they're using pictures to show you the before and after that have nothing to do with the product, I'd be wary of it.
Yeah.
Listen, peroxide works just fine. You can also use acne cream. There's stuff you can just use stuff to correct the yellow. Yeah, I mean,
you
I
can
made
get
the
like
paste.
hairdresser strength
paste.
peroxide. Yeah, you can get hairdresser strength peroxide.
Yeah, hairdresser strength peroxide and like what's that, OxyClean stuff?
Yeah.
Mix it together, microwave it for a few minutes, and then put it on and put it out in the sun. Like I've turned the Stormtrooper back to pearl
making
white.
freebase, or are we trying to whiten Stormtrooper? What are we doing?
We're doing both, Rock. That's what's great about
You get all high while your figure whitens.
We're making some crack, and we're whitening Stormtroopers.
Put a little bit on your teeth.
Oh yeah,
baking soda.
All right. Online, the other big kind of reveal in the last couple weeks are these Black Series EU figures. So yeah, they look cool. I'm down. I'm glad to see that they're revisiting the EU, or what they call Legends nowadays, whatever they want to call it. Excited about these. The one thing that annoys me is the Jackson. Like, why they couldn't just use Jackson from the Marvel comics. This is a new series done by IDW, which is very cartoony. It's made basically for little kids. I don't know why they're using that graphic.
They're using Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah, it's either Bucky O'Hare or the Grinch from the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Because this is the Marvel.
That's the Grinch.
Jackson.
Oh,
yeah. But I'm happy to have a Jackson in my collection. Engineer Nerd will have one in his collection too. I ordered one for him. We get a Darth. Yeah, exactly. You can have purple and green bunnies in your collection. We get a shirtless Maul, which is dope. We got this way back in the Power of the Jedi line, and I think that's the last time we've gotten a shirtless Maul. Ooh, detachable lightsaber. And then, of course, Royal Guards are one of my focuses. Hey. So we get what this picture shows is Carnard Jax, but this is actually Kirkanos. Let's see. Breakalyzer says, I've seen people using something called developer to whiten plastic, and he thinks it's hair care stuff.
Yeah, that's basically like salon grade peroxide, basically.
Peroxide.
Yeah, you get anything over 13% is salon grade.
Yeah, when and I made this mistake back a long time ago, is when you hear people say peroxide to whiten stuff, they're not talking about the shit you can buy at Walmart. You have to go to like a Sally Beauty Supply or something like that.
But you need a hairstylist card to get it.
Yeah,
walk in as Joe Blow.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I thought you could get peroxide at like Sally, but anyways.
Listen, do you think? I mean, do you think all the Joe Blows in the world like are fed up that people are using the name Joe Blow all the time as a negative kind of a thing? You know,
maybe.
But they're probably getting a lot more street credit than anybody else.
I guess so. I just wonder, because I mean, we've been using Joe Blow for years.
Yeah,
I don't even know where did that come from. Was that from the bubblegum rapper Joe Blow?
Yeah, the bazooka.
That's Joe Bazooka.
Joe,
yeah. Joe Blow, the bazooka.
Could have came from Skeletor being in the circle jerk.
Bazooka Joe.
Oh.
Feel bad for Joe Blow's sister, Sally Blow.
Where did that come from, Lotus? I guess I'm not making that connection.
Oh, because Roger said Joe Blow.
Roger said Joe Blow.
Okay.
And it triggered Lotus.
Yeah.
Which now I'm starting to think Lotus's actual name is Joe Blow.
He's all burnt about it.
Yeah.
You just gave yourself away. You've been so private.
You guys would laugh your ass off if that was my freaking name.
Oh shit! All right. Cliff, you're probably the only one that would buy any of these. Any interest? Are you an heir to the empire kind of guy?
Yeah, I love Heir to the Empire. I pre-ordered the Luke and the Rabbit. And I'll probably pre-order the Shirtless Maul. It's actually a pretty cool figure.
Yeah, I dig it. Let's see. Breakalyzer.
Josh Mo, which was, of course, Joe Schmo.
That's fucking hilarious. Joe Schmo. Oh my God. Well, when Elon Musk came out with his new official title at Tesla, which is Techno King, I was like, what the fuck is Tech Knocking? Why is he calling himself Tech Knocking? Oh God. All right. Let's get on. What else we got here? Why the fuck does it? I guess I'm overshooting the show notes. There we go. Mezco Destro. So first G.I. Joe. Oh, and I wanted to log into this. I should really not show that because it shows that my password is 3 digits.
Yeah, it's probably like
probably be
3,
easy to,
it's probably
187 on a motherfucker.
It's Joe.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shit. Oh, I don't want to print that. Get the fuck out of here. I just wanted to blow that shit up. So I pre-ordered this. This will be my first Mezco figure, or my first at least 112 collection.
Mezco got a hold of the G.I. Joe franchise?
Yeah, bro.
I thought you don't.
No way.
Wait. I thought you don't like soft goods, man.
I don't.
So how you gonna? This whole thing is soft goods.
I know.
It's a doll.
Yeah, man.
His first doll.
Yeah. Even Peter, because Peter's like, I might do it, and I'm like, well, let me know because I'm going to do the pre-order. And when you go through their wholesale, it's not cancelable. So, but he's like, yeah, it's just kind of real close to a doll to me, and I'm like, it is a doll. This is a bodysuit that he's wearing.
Yeah,
but I dig Destro. I dig that this is the only Destro I've ever seen that has the wrist rockets. We talked about that statue a couple shows ago. I also pre-ordered that statue.
You did?
My second statue ever. Yeah, I really dug it. Yeah, you weren't here, Lotus.
What statue did you order?
It's
just a brutal statue.
It's just one of those $50 GameStop ones.
Oh, I don't know.
He has a big smile on his face with his teeth showing. It's fucking brutal.
No, dude, that's the Mezco figure you're thinking of with the smile.
Yeah, the Mezco figure is the one with the smile. Oh, maybe do I need to put in statue? I guess.
Or was it the one where he's jumping the curb and he's shooting?
Yeah, where he has
there's the water from the bullets.
The water splashing up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a dope stat. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're not really. Google doesn't recognize it because it's not really a statue.
Right?
It's not a sideshow.
It's just it's like PVC, right?
Probably because it's only $45. I got mine for $35 from DCBS with free shipping. That's why I did it. But
yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, now I'm gonna have a nice little Destro focus show.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's cool. That's how it starts. You know, start small and then
slippery slope.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I started super small because I bought those little $8 statues from Target of the Transformers that all combine and make a little scene.
I just consider all that. Those are still toys to me. Like even this is still a toy. Like it's not. You know,
it's just a statue in the fact that it doesn't
move. Yeah, it's a static. Figurine. It's a static figure. It's an ornament.
Staction.
Yeah, there you go. That was
a staction figure. Nice.
Yeah.
So where are you pre-ordering this
I had a MOTU staction.
Yeah, that was the old NECA MOTU line was called Staction Figures.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is Entertainment Earth, right?
Yeah, so this is Entertainment. I'm doing the wholesale. So
you have to buy a case to save on the shipping. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but the it's not even the shipping. The shipping is actually expensive from them. But so a case is only 2 pieces, and instead of this is where they have a minimum advertised price. So if you sell this online, you have to sell it for $100 or more.
Mm-hmm.
Sell
one to me for $100.
Oh, I will.
Yeah. I want your second one if you're not gonna.
Okay, I ordered 4 because
it's extra. Get more shipping. You just keep on ordering them to get that shipping cost down.
The more.
All right. Well, I want one.
You still got 3 Metroplexes or 3 Fort Maxes.
I still have 2 hounds left from my house.
You still got 2 hounds. Oh my god, dude! Save that shipping.
But I have 2 people local that want to buy these, and then I bought one for myself, and I bought one just in case Peter wanted it. But Roger, that one, Peter said he didn't want it. So
all right, I'm in.
I've got a 4th one for you.
I'm in.
So it'll be it. The problem is so there's $71 a piece here. The cheapest shipping I've ever paid on one of these is $15. So I would say it's easily going to be about $8.50 a piece. So that brings it up to $80, and then whatever the shipping to you is, which is going to be ridiculous.
I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm excited. Like I say, I really wanted to do a Mezco figure that, other clothed dolls I've done have been armored, so you don't see any of the clothes, you don't see any of the soft goods, but I've been waiting for them forever. And I don't like Iron Man, because that's an armored figure they've done, but they haven't done any other armored figures.
Now, are you okay with these figures being never mind. I won't say it.
Well, he's gonna pull the shirt off and look at his nipples. I know that.
I'm just trying to understand, because this is the first time you're gonna have a figure that.
Like, does he have nipples? I want to see.
Does he wear a thong? I don't see any pants.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be pulling out his pants. Like, ooh, what do I see there?
G-string. Does he wear like that Borat one-piece nut hugger? Like,
What about didn't you ordered a hot toy? Did you ever get that hot toy in?
I'm 3 payments in.
Okay, cool.
To do the payments.
Nice.
So I have 2 more. I'll be done with payments in May.
What
Nice.
did you get?
I think it was Commander Cody.
The Captain Rex.
Captain Rex.
Oh, the Captain Rex. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Yeah, I literally went through all my orders just the other day and was curious, like, how many payments have I made? So yeah, I'm 2 payments away from it.
I got to order my Val Kilmer Batman.
Ooh, yeah, some nipply black.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have
Not that suit.
Not
That suit doesn't have nipples. Yeah, that's the sonar suit. The sonar suit didn't have nipples.
Oh right,
Clooney
right.
one had the Clooney one had the big
Clooney's
nipples.
had nipples. Yeah.
No, Val Kilmer's first suit, what they call the Panther suit, had nipples, but then Riddler destroys it, so they has to use the prototype suit, which doesn't have nipples. But Robin's got nipples in that final scene.
Oh, for sure he does. He needs.
I just
nipples to
watched.
navigate.
I just watched Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Those were both on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
I have a hot take. I actually like Batman Begins more than Dark Knight.
Yeah, no, I like Batman Begins. I think it's a really good story.
The Batman Begins. I like his suit. It's a montage to the Michael Keaton suit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You mean homage?
Homage, right? Homage.
I had the Enerbay.
Fromage.
I had the Enerbay quarter scale Batman Begins. It was nice. Pretty cool.
I have the Hot Toys. I think he has the modular armor.
All right, let's get on with this. Star Wars Lego minifigure tournament. So if you're a Star Wars Lego fan, this is kind of cool. All the voting's being done via Twitter, but just doing a bracket. If you're not a sports person, they do a bracket thing with college basketball called March Madness, and they're doing minifigure madness. So go take a look at the link and vote on that shit. Miscellaneous Joe stuff up for pre-order. So we've seen this bat from Super 7. What's crazy is, so we've seen whatchamacallit, Engineer Nerd talk about these guys. So this is a set of 6 2.5-inch figures. They say they're vinyl figures. I don't know if they're vinyl or not, but so they're selling them for $20 here. These are at the dollar store.
Yeah, I heard they were at the dollar store. Yeah,
For $1,
So
right?
I guess this is for the Joe fan. Yeah, for $1 a piece. This is for the Joe fan that doesn't know anyone with a dollar store, doesn't live by a dollar store, and has to have everything to pay fucking $20 for 27 cents worth of fucking plastic here.
So who's the guy that's in the middle and the top?
That's a
Destro.
Destro.
That's a focus character of Jason's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was like Michael Myers or something.
That's the Mezco.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Van Helsing,
So-
Frankenstein. Oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah, so these are awesome. Or not awesome, awful.
But I bet you they're more. You can probably buy them easier than you can the retro line at any store.
Yeah, oh, I can imagine. I haven't gone into any dollar stores except one. So I haven't
Hey, have we heard anything about the G.I. Joe theme park that was in Dubai?
No, there hasn't been anything recently.
No,
No, we talked
Thailand.
about it. You guys remember we talked about it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it was in
no.
Thailand, wasn't it?
Was it? I thought it was Dubai.
Or something like
I don't remember, but
Okay.
I don't think we have heard anything.
I just wonder, like, if the
on that.
pandemic stopped the GI Joe theme park, since it seems
Yeah,
like
I
GI
don't think
Joe
you
has a
need
hard
pandemic
time.
to stop that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
I just wonder if that project is because we. And then, do you guys remember? Wasn't there another theme park where you could actually drive like real vehicles, and then shoot at things?
Oh yeah, how'd
It was
that
a
work
GI
out for
Joe
everybody?
theme. It was a GI Joe theme park where you could drive like the real tanks and stuff.
Yeah, and how'd that work out for everybody?
I don't know. We talked about this stuff. I'm just wondering, like, if there's an update. what the update
Lotus
is
trying to
for it.
gaslight us or not.
No, this is stuff we really talked about. So, have you found anything on the GI Joe water park?
So yeah, it says this was in April of 2020. It was planning to open during September of 2020, which people thought was a horrible idea because of COVID. At that point, COVID had only been around, or we had only been in lockdown for a month. But they were like, it's great timing considering the G.I. Joe movie's coming out in October of 2020.
Come here and get sick. Okay, well, at least they're still talking about it.
Yeah. It's Malaysia.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Dubai for some reason. They usually have
They're
a lot
too
of
busy
weapons
driving
and
their
stuff.
Ferraris and Bugattis in there than to worry about an action park.
So yeah, that was the only kind of interesting thing is that Big Bad Toy Store's trying to charge $20 for
dollar store
toys.
figures. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. It's a full size bat. Was it a life size bat?
This one, you've missed this one. This is Super 7. Remember how they do
yeah.
12-inch?
Yeah, they do the transform.
robots?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just
cool.
that one where you can remove the chest.
It's probably like $100 though, right?
75.
Yeah. Those are all expensive. That's cool. Did you buy that one or no?
Except for a head.
Oh, there's
No.
So it's non-articulated.
His arms move.
3.
That's it.
No, the head does 2, I think.
Oh yeah, it's got 3
A
points.
head and 2 arms, yeah.
Does he come on a blister, like a G.I. Joe blister?
No, this big
Oh,
box.
it's a box. Okay. Yeah.
It's very, as you can tell, super cyborg. It's very like big robot Japan style. It's
Shogun Warrior.
Yeah, Shogun Warrior.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. All right, that's good.
yeah. And bats are even a focus of mine, and I passed on this one. Now I'm just loving it.
What's the T? What's the T stand for? It's Battle Android
Trooper,
isn't
Trooper.
it?
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. G2 Ramjet got announced, put on pre-order, and is sold out. So if you missed it, too bad. I got one. I assume at the $30 price point, this is the Voyager. Oh, it even says Voyager scale. I have the old deluxe scale that they did in one of the BotCon exclusive sets.
So why is he in those colors? Is that like the?
That's the G2, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the G2 version of him.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
But I thought let's just take a look here. Images. Yeah. So there's the original.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And here's the BotCon one at the Voyager size. Looks a lot better, a lot more stickers and deco and stuff. That's the one thing I kind of saw with this one.
Well, the BotCon one was just from the Classics mold, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
Exactly. So, yeah. But I do have an extra one of those. So if anybody's again, now my Pulse Premium subscription ran out.
Yeah, so you just buy two of everything.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to, you got to get free shipping, so just buy two of everything.
Yeah.
So, that worked out great. Paul's is like, yeah, so. So it's ridiculous, man. It's totally ridiculous. Like,
I feel you, especially as I look at just stacks and stacks of stuff that I need to sell. And it's
Wait a
all
second.
How's that Star Wars collection?
I was just about to.
Hey guys, I bought a huge Star Wars collection for a good price. I'm gonna part it all out, sell it. I'm gonna keep what I need, and yeah. It's like
Just
2 years
get
later.
the whole fourth bedroom with all these tubs. Now,
that was right at the beginning of COVID that I bought that because I wore a mask to that woman's house And she was like in her late 70s, and she didn't care. She's like, you don't have to wear one of those things. I'm like, it's for your protection, old lady.
Dude, I've been working at home for a year.
Have you sold any of them or no?
No, have not even touched it. It's just
at least they probably went up in value now.
Yeah, at least they went up in value. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just so long as I sell before this bubble, we're good. Because if people don't think we're in a bubble, we're in a fucking bubble.
Dude,
Even
people got their stimmy checks. You gotta jump on that.
No, I know. Hey, trust me. We're gonna talk about what we got, and I'm gonna talk about something I'm gonna be selling that I'm very happy about. That I assume it's the stimulus checks that are fueling this. But for our listeners in the UK, you probably know you have Pulse now. So
do they get it for free?
No Pulse Premium, or at least not for free.
Oh, they have access to just the Pulse website now.
Yeah, they have a UK Pulse website because you couldn't buy from overseas at ours.
Oh, that's crappy.
Yeah, so now you can buy stuff in lots of euros.
Yeah, well, their money is worth a lot more than ours.
Yeah,
so.
no shit.
Yeah. Well, and these are, great price. Usually everybody bitches that there's so much more there, and the exchange rate probably has a little bit to do with it. But
what's the
if that's 20 pounds, it's like $30-something then.
Yeah,
20 pounds, like
euros.
30, almost $40.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's pounds, not euros.
No, is that pounds? I thought the E was
that's
euros.
That's a pound sign, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pound sign.
Doesn't look like the pound sign on my phone. What?
It's pounds because England's not in the European Union anymore. Brexit.
Yeah, they left the European Union.
So they only go by the pound.
Yeah.
They only go by the pound.
So you're saying they just weigh it and then?
Yep.
I don't.
Yeah, and if it's more than 1 pound, then it goes to a kilo.
And Jason knows about kilos, right?
White line.
Yeah, okay. I always thought, for some reason, that was the euro icon.
I
thought the pound sign was crazier looking.
No, it's just the pound. Oh, I'm not even showing what I'm searching here. Yeah, that's the pound, and then this is the euro. With the
What'd you do the conversion of 20 pounds to dollars? 20 pounds to dollars. I'll bet you it's like $33.
$27.68 right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's good.
Probably went down a little bit. Yeah, it went down a little
That's
bit.
because that stupid Meghan Markle, she killed their economy.
Hey, did you guys hear that she's going to run for president?
Oh my God.
Did you say she's going to run for president?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, there was an article that came out.
That was her ploy all along.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, what we got? All right, who gets to go on the hot seat? Let's go do Cliff. What you got, buddy?
What I get? Okay, not too much today. I got the Return of the Jedi Black Series Boba Fett.
That's kind of cool.
He just came yesterday from Amazon.
Nice. Have you heard the scandal?
No, what's the scandal?
The helmet on all of them, they made the plastic enclosure, whatever, too tight on it. So you'll see the bottom of the helmet is pinched down, and you got to do a boil or a hair dryer on it to get it to flay out a little bit.
Oh, now I got.
Oh. I was going to say his connection's been bad all show. And his sound has been behind his video the whole time. All right.
Really? I didn't even notice.
Maybe it's just me.
All right.
That was awesome.
So while Cliff is boiling his helmet,
He's like, oh, that sounds good. It just jumps off the gas. Rock, what about you? Let's get you solo.
I got in a big boy purchase this week. I got a CPAP machine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
For you or the wife?
For both. One, because you're going to smother me in the middle of the night with a pillow if I didn't stop snoring. So I got a CPAP machine, and I'm sleeping. Yeah. And I've been selling a lot on eBay, and I haven't been buying anything because, I've been trying to not buy during this, but I listened to a podcast with Darren Ravel from CNN, and he was actually talking about the bubble and things are going to burst, but certain things are going to hold their value. And what he was talking about was grail pieces, where so I went and made a big boy purchase. I have the first series of LJN figures. I have all of them but one, and I added to that collection, and I got in a Jimmy Superfly Snuka, unpunched, but it's also autographed.
Ooh.
And he's also dead. And, conditioned. Everybody knows the LJNs are notoriously...
Yeah.
Because there's such a heavy figure on that card back. So to get one this mint, once I move, I'm going to go get this graded. But I mean, and I got this for a great price. There's ones on eBay that are unsigned in this condition for like $1,100. So I got this one. It was funny. The person had 400 or make an offer, and I offered 300, instantly declined. 325, instantly declined. 350, instantly declined. I wake up to go pee at 1:30 in the morning. I check my phone, and the person sent me a message. Will you take offer me 330? So I instantly bought it. And even if it wasn't signed, it's like a $400 figure. And then they shipped it in the case too. So now all I need is Andre the Giant for the whole first series. But what the guy Darren Ravel was talking about is because of the first series, like people are gonna be nostalgic for the first year people, the first one. So yeah, I mean maybe people want Junkyard Dog and some of these other ones, but to get the first series, it's a long-term buying. So I figured, you know what? I haven't really bought anything. I've been selling stuff like crazy, so I treated myself to one really nice thing. And that's what I got. That and no more snoring.
And you didn't buy that with free money this time, right?
No, because it's so messed up that you know what, Lotus? I'm glad you said that because
there you go.
Now that the money gets deposited in my checking account,
right?
I've just been hitting the ATM and pulling that money out. Literally,
interesting.
Go to Cliff for a second, and I'll be right back.
No, what? I just went.
Yeah, but you didn't finish yours.
No, yeah.
No, I finished. I don't think you guys remember. I finished.
Are you sure that's all you got, Cliff?
No, I got some stuff. All right, if I fail again, though, I'm done. I'm not going to try to log back in. I don't know what's going on with my connection. I got the retail release Eric Draven Crow figure from Diamond.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That's the one with the trench coat and the guitar. And
I was going to say.
I also got the Walgreens one without the trench coat, which is my preferred look for him, is without the trench coat.
Right.
Yeah. Me too.
So I'm gonna I'll probably do an Instagram photo shoot comparing the two figures because I guess both the head sculpts are different too. It's the first. Usually, Diamond just releases a Walgreens exclusive figure with like less accessories, but for the Crow they did like a different head and a whole different body.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, and then I picked up this off at Amazon for like $12. It was
I
Superman.
saw your post on that. Yeah,
it's Superman and the Justice One.
Nice.
Wow, $12.
Yeah, it was like $12.99 or something. Incredible. I think it's up to $14 now. But I have the Batmobile and the Batman for this line, and Superman is a focus character for me. So I decided to pick him up too.
Dude, that's got to be a double shot if someone else in the cast says it. You got to take two.
I even have the Christopher Reeve like Hallmark wall ornament because it plays the Superman theme.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Turn that off before we get a copy.
I know it's away. It's away. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute.
Right on. So is that all you got?
Yeah, just the two crows, the Superman,
It's
and
still
the
playing.
Dude, it plays forever.
Oh, no.
It's done. It's done.
All right, Rock. Coming back to you, buddy.
I want to go back to my comment about what Lotus was saying. Now what Lotus was talking about, now the money doesn't go to by PayPal. What, am I cutting out now?
I put you on full screen.
Oh, that's okay. But no, I want to make a point. That's fine. But now Lotus makes a very good point. All the time I say, oh, it's free money, and the money was by PayPal. I said, piss it away. Now that I have it in the bank account, I'm not pissing it away. This is like a month and a half of eBay sales. Look at this. This is.
I love
Make it rain. Make it rain.
He's withdrawing it and putting it in his pocket.
I got like literally $3,600.
Do you really carry that around with you?
eBay sales.
He wears it. He puts his sweatpants on. He puts
No, seriously. It's all, look.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking around like Johnny Goombas over here.
Do you keep
But
that
no,
fancy
Lotus made a
elastic on
good
it, too?
point. And I mean, seriously, look at this fucking wad. That's
Shit,
Yeah.
man.
And do you appreciate it more that you physically can look at it and it's not virtual cash, it's not free?
You're right.
It's a different feeling, right?
I'm gonna get a pool with it. I'm gonna get a pool in the new house with it.
Because
You know,
now,
around.
because when you have something tangible in your hand, or if it's in your a real bank account, it's not virtual, and it hurts when you give that money away.
Yes, that's why I wanted to say it's a very legit point he had, because I always looked at PayPal money as the money that my wife didn't know I had, and I could piss it away on toys. And now that eBay's depositing that money every Tuesday in the account, she sees what's going in. But literally in my basement, I've sold thousands of dollars worth of shit I had no idea was even valuable. I sold today a Marilyn Manson signed group photo for $340. I sold $600 worth of 1981 Topps basketball cards. But talking about the bubble about to burst, 2 weeks ago I was selling Bret Hart rookie cards for $40 each. Now I can't give them away for $20. You really need to know what's trending when to sell before the bubble does burst on shit. So it is interesting how things go up and down extremely quick.
We might have lost Cliff for good. I hope he tries to sign back in. But
Yep.
yeah, no, I agree.
Now wait. One more question. Now, are you hiding that money from your wife?
Yeah, why
I'm not hiding it. It's in my safe. It's in my arcade safe where I keep my money and my ammunition and stuff. But she knows about it. But she knows it's my money. But I actually put up my Boba Fett. You guys know I put that up for $4,000 on eBay. I really plan on just surprising the family with just buying an above ground pool, because when we move into the new house, I just wanted, I admit as a toy collector, I've kind of been selfish for the last few years with buying shit, and I've come to the point of like, you know what, I love having all this plastic shit around, but if I can get a pool for my family for selling some toys, do I really? Am I going to miss that Boba Fett in the FD top? No, not really. How many hours of enjoyment does my family get from that pool? A lot.
Yep.
So that's the goal. So.
Yep. The ongoing expense of taking care of the pool, the maintenance.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it's
just to sell a figure a week
better.
for that. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh,
I know how
not,
to take care of pools, man. I'm a pool
yeah,
guy.
like I say, mine was the expense wasn't that bad at all, and we have a 15 by 15 by 4 feet, so not sure what's expensive for it is if you don't want just the rickety ladder to climb into it. What we found out the most expensive thing is building some kind of stairs or decking to it. That's where you're going to spend $10,000.
Well, we looked at the pool we wanted was like $6,000, but they have a thing where they could semi-bury it, where they put it like 18 inches below grade, and then it's like $9,000, and then they could do masonry. That's when you start getting money. where it's they do like a brick patio that goes around it. Now you're looking at like 20 grand, but you know they'll be happy with just an above ground pool right now. So
yeah.
I mean,
Careful,
you
your
can just,
insurance policy treats that pool like another structure, and since it's not a building structure, you're not entitled to recoverable depreciation. So you might want to get it like fastened to your deck, so it's actually part of your house, and thus available to you recoverable depreciation.
Oh,
yeah, I'll have to look into that. We first of all, where I live, to get a pool, they instantly raise your taxes like $1,000. So we want to kind of keep it on the DL.
Put it in the garage.
you can just get one of those. Well, they have some nice pools at Walmart now. You know,
That's
the Intex.
You got
ones,
ours from Target. Yeah.
I mean those they've come a long way from the old blow up ones. I mean they've come a while. I mean you can get one for like $800 that really does a good job if you don't want a permanent structure.
Right. Well, ours was only $400 originally. I of course got it on clearance for $80. Yeah,
but you bought two just to make sure that the shipping was just.
No, but I tell you what, if we tore it down this year because I didn't want to deal with winterizing it, if we put it back up and there's a hole, I will go buy a new one and return this one.
Return the old one in the box. Return the old one in the box. It's a free liner for life. I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Not for life, but it needs to last at least a year.
Well, talking about the pandemic made those Intex pools that were like $100 for a 12-foot round. Those were for like $400 on Marketplace. You could not find those.
We had someone in our pod do that exact same thing. We put up our pool. Their kid really wanted a pool, and they paid $400 for it. Still had the Big Lot sticker that said $99.99, and they paid $400 for it. They also did a $20,000 home renovation during the pandemic too. So I'm not crying for them, Argentina.
Well, talking about not only things going up, 2x4s are pools. 2x4s have gone from $2 to $7 right now. That's how much
that's
even
what the
our
dude
builder
was.
complained to us that he should have charged us like $50,000 more in the house, but we signed a contract. So the price of building materials has skyrocketed as well. So,
yeah, that's what the deck dude, we had a couple guys come give us quotes on decks, and I'm just like, really? It's that much? I'm like, what if we just did like redwood and, something like that instead of, and he's like, it's almost as much as all this fucking, what do you call it? Artificial or whatever.
Composite.
The composite decking and shit. So, all right. Roger, what you got? Oh, see you later, Cliff. What you got, Roger?
Am I going on the big screen? Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
I picked up this guy in the wild.
Ooh,
I haven't seen those yet.
Punched too, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't seen those at all here.
I haven't seen any deluxes here.
No, that's really cool that you guys got them first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Toys R Us or Walmart?
Toys R Us, fuck no, they got nothing there. Let's go in order of things. So I picked up this guy last weekend. It's the foot soldier from the TMT movie.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
And for my birthday, my lady friend got me the Splinter to go with it.
Oh yeah.
Sweet,
Yeah, I've
sweet.
seen him. Yeah, that's cool.
I've never seen those ones.
Today I went out and I found the Shredder.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So now I have all the Turtles, Foot Soldier, Shredder, and Splinter.
Hell yeah.
And then when Slick gets his Danny in, I'll have Danny.
Yep, that's exactly right. And a steal at only twice what I paid for it.
Done.
All right. Cliff's given up. His computer's fucked. He said he's out for the night. So thank you for joining us, Cliff. We'll see you next time. I can give you some tech support if you need. All right, let's take you off of the focus and let's Lotus. Did you get anything?
No, I have not.
Nothing.
No.
All right.
Gotten rid of anything?
No, I took a bunch of pictures to sell some stuff, but I've been, it's really hard to get into the motion of actually listing. But I mean, I definitely find that once you start listing, it's easy to keep going. But I totally lost my momentum. I haven't listed anything in like a year, honestly.
Wow.
So yeah.
I just found it was the
Well, that's
people
what I
that wear
normally
me
do
down.
is I spend Sunday morning, I list on eBay for 4 hours, and then after I get done listing, I pack all the things that ended from they put up the week before. It's just a constant evolution of Sunday. I devote like 6 hours to my eBay shit. But
Yeah, yeah. It's a good way to do it. So I've actually packed up. So I take pictures of stuff and then I actually box them up. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but I take pictures of stuff and then I actually bubble wrap and box them up and then they're ready to go. I don't fully tape them, but I box them up, get them ready to go, and that's it. Before I even post it for sale.
Yeah.
So it just really helps you get that because depending on when the item sells, it might be in the middle of the work week. You might have to run to the post office, and then depending on what time it is, it's just always to get prepared to all that. But honestly, getting those listings out there is really, because as soon as you get those listings out there, you're going to have questions coming in. You're going to have the stress of. For me, I find it stressful.
It drives me fucking nuts. The questions.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or the low ball offers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't do auctions. I just do buy it nows with make an offer. But, I do find that, the questions, bother me. And then, like I said, if it's in the middle of the work week and, I want to get the stuff shipped out, I don't want to make anybody wait. So I usually will, so I don't know. Right now I'm just really, really busy and I don't want all those questions and shipping things, so I just haven't listed anything.
I would get an email probably 3 minutes after the auction ended, and they'd be like, "Have you shipped it yet? Why haven't you updated the shipping status yet?"
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's ridiculous. These people.
I know. People on eBay, like, again, you missed it last week. I kept saying "fuck eBay." I got a good story about that shit.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So what I got, let me bring up my spreadsheet here. Well, first we'll take a look at this motherfucking bad boy.
Put yourself on full screen so we can see.
Full screen.
Oh, yeah.
Do a full screen.
Here we go. Solo layout. Yeah.
Spawn?
Yeah.
Wow.
Classic Kickstarter Spawn.
That's cool.
These things have gone in fucking sane. So
yeah,
I bought me the trio, which is this one is classic Spawn. Then there's modern Spawn, which is basically the same toy with a few extra remolds on it. And then artist proof Spawn, which is just a gray Spawn with all the accessories. I bought that 3-pack, and then I bought me an extra classic one. And I was like, you know what? I don't know, because the packaging is so collector friendly. Like I can repackage this guy exactly the way he came out. Like there's styrofoam, there's plastic sheeting to keep parts from rubbing together, all that. But it was easy just to put them right back. So I bought that to have 2 different versions of them and then see if I like the other versions. But these worked out to be about $60 a piece plus shipping, which shipping was expensive. But these things are selling for fucking $200 to $250 a piece.
Wow.
All 4 figures for me was like $268 or something like that. And they're going for $200 to $250 a piece.
And meanwhile, wasn't he like the most successful Kickstarter ever for the action figures? Like we thought there would be no secondary market on those, and we were completely wrong.
Yeah, that
was McFarlane who did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now the shipping being expensive, they put it to amazing fucking use. So this thing, so let me show you the box first. So the box is absolutely fucking ginormous.
Wow, that's like a Hot Toys
sneaker box.
Oh, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say. That's a Hot Toys box. That is cool though.
Exactly.
Love the pull tab.
So yeah, slipcase. This is a little ribbon.
Yep,
that
the ribbon
pulls
pull tab is
open.
nice.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
It's the figure is encased in foam where they added all the accessories. Like this was the extra sword they unlocked. This was the necroplasm. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. It comes with a checklist of what the original figure had as far as articulation, accessories, and what this one has. So you can see the little greens.
Yeah,
all
so
with
the
the
original one had
original.
nothing, and the new one had everything.
Exactly. Yeah, the original
Wow.
one was a 5 POA piece of shit. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I remember having the original one.
So, and I tore my foam. I was so fucking pissed. I yanked on it a little too hard. So I'm not going to pull it
Haven't we
out
all?
right now.
I'm kind of afraid of the Hot Toys idea. If you can't even.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. I was like, oh God, really? I can't even pull the foam out without fucking it up. So the original one had a Spawn issue #1 comic in it, like a special version. This one does too. And it's crazy how they did it. It's the whole back card art with the comic, and it slides into the card. And
Like
then
a
the
folder?
card, yeah, just picture, you know how they do the mini comics in the MOTU figures?
Yeah.
Yeah, just picture that was like a blister on the back of the card, but the top of it was open, so you can slide
slide
the
it in and
fucking
slide it back out.
comic. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right
Because
on.
I was like, oh, it said it's supposed to be all collector friendly, but I can't get the comic out. And yeah, it just slides right out. So, I mean, it's insane. I mean, I don't know if it's worth $200. I don't think anything's ever worth the fucking aftermarket on it, but it is fucking impressive.
Did you get any of the signed figures?
Yeah,
Is
so
there
the trio comes with a signed plaque with it.
Oh, okay.
We have it. We went to his McFarlane store in Arizona. That's where he lives, and that's where McFarlane Toys was for the longest time. It may still be there. I don't know, but he had a couple stores in Phoenix, Arizona, and we went out there. This was back in like 2008 or something. And there were just half the shit in the store was signed by him. So we have tons of original Spawn stuff with his signature that we bought there. So I didn't really, he signs fucking everything. So there's not a lot of
He's like
value.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, sits there for 3 days and signs 10,000 things. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so this big ass box came in a double corrugated box, which then came in another double corrugated box, which then came in a triple corrugated box that literally had plastic corner protectors on that inner box. So, I mean, these things are just coming in dead mint. I mean, if it's fucked up, I don't even know how the fucking post office could fuck that shit up.
No, they can do it.
So that was a cool get. I was very excited about those. And then the thing that I'm most excited for, and it really doesn't do it justice sitting behind me here, the most expensive toy I've ever bought in my life. Oh, can we even?
No, I can see the
No,
mic.
it looks massive. It does look massive behind you.
So,
That's bigger than your head, man.
Exactly. Well, and it looks so small. Like I say, just because of the way my camera is, it's actually 6 to 8 inches taller than me. sitting in this chair.
No, I
Let
can
me
tell
see
by
if
the
I can-
bookshelf you have, because I
Yeah,
know
dude,
by
like-
the bookshelf you could see it's like the size of three shelves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
these
that's
are, you
massive.
can see the roof. I mean, it's fucking crazy. It's from my knees to my tits. That's
I
how
think
big
it. I think it looks awesome. I mean, I think
Dude.
it looks like they really did a good job.
Took me 1 hour just to put it on the stand and attach all this bullshit. I had to watch a video. The instruction book is like one of those Lego instruction books that's just like this big like slab.
Yeah.
It just says, oh, here's the stand, and just shows a picture of you putting it on top of it. Dude, you have to crack it open. You have to flip a panel inside of it, put it back together, and then it'll go on there. I am really afraid of transforming it. The panels.
I was just about to ask you if you transform.
It's just like everybody saw. It's all just like Pringles chips, like 4 to 5 layers deep of panels. And some of these panels are on 1/2-inch hinges. And I'm just like, a whole fucking panel of this thing is on a 1/2-inch hinge.
So you have to use like tweezers to move the panels around and bend them into place?
No, and that's the problem. The way they shove in there, you have got to put a ton of fucking force into it. I literally thought I was just going to rip the panel off, just like trying to break it from its pinned inness. So
I heard all you have to do is just put it in the bathtub and it'll soften everything.
Haven't tried that yet, but
yeah, you should totally do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
put it in the hot tub for a little bit.
Crazy.
Just hang in the hot tub.
But along with that, I opened up all of my 86 and Kingdom stuff. So I have RC, Blur, Cup, Rodimus. I haven't opened Cyclonus or Scourge yet, but yeah, this is something that goes with it really well that I didn't even mention. I've talked about that I got it, but I didn't mention it on what we got. This is the Dr. Wu little Legions Galvatron.
Why would you want that though? I thought it comes with a nice Galvatron.
Oh, you want that?
I did that for a joke.
No, I know, but yeah.
That was the exclusive.
I can't. Oh, dude. And compared to what they showed like this ultra detailed. Like you can't even tell this thing has a head. It's just like 3 mounds for his shoulder and his head.
They call this was an exclusive. This was an unlock. It was an unlock.
Oh, the stretch goal, wasn't it? Like,
yeah, it was a stretch goal.
Yeah. Now the Arc ship is a little bit cooler. At least it has some fucking paint apps and shit and some good defined detail. But yeah, I mean it's something I wouldn't normally pay more than $3 for. But yeah, those figures are crazy. But what somebody pointed out was, so here's the fucking rot. It's the Rodimus.
whoa.
Another stretch goal. I mean, it looks like Cliff says he's back. If
Oh,
let
he's
him in.
back. Oh,
yeah. I was laughing at those stretch goals, originally.
yeah. Oh, they're ridiculous. In the digital comic, like what does that cost you?
Yeah.
Fucking $5,000 of some contractor's time to make that. There is in that little accessory pack with that Sentinel tank. That was the repaint of the tank that was for Triptychon, or was it? No, for Scorponok. They had all those accessories, if you guys remember, like a little tiny blaster and shit like that. It came with a little tiny Optimus Prime, and that Optimus Prime is the same scale as this shit. So you can now have a Galvatron, a Rodimus, and an Optimus Prime.
Ooh.
But back to my story. This thing is super dope.
That looks awesome.
Dude, very, very well articulated, great posing, the alt mode. Again, it's just a Canon. They've done him and Soundwave, and Soundwave just turns into a cassette deck.
I thought they did Sound Blaster.
Well, Sound Blaster is the one that came with this.
Okay.
That's why I don't have it, because I'm selling it. But they are doing a Soundwave. So, but yeah, I love these. I love this little fucker. Now, again, I think they were like $40 for the pair, BBTS, but I got this from China for $26 for the pair. Got here in 10 days or something. It was ridiculous. So definitely take a look at those if you're interested. Let me check my toy budget tracking for 2021 here. See what else I got. Let's get into March. Jesus Christ. I got the Mega Constructs Battle Ram. I haven't opened that up yet. I found that at Amazon. I did find just yesterday. I did find these bitches. So the Wave 2 core figures.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Megatron.
those. Nope.
Yeah, I just saw people are reporting them at Target, and that's where I found those. Let's see, Target. Oh, I took a picture of it. It's not in here, but I got the Warhammer figure from McFarland. Warhammer 40K or whatever it is, that miniatures game. That fucking figure is dope. It is so big. It's so heavy, but the tolerances are perfect. It has like butterfly joints in its shoulders. Like, it is just an amazing figure for how big and bulky it is. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I posted already. I found a Roboto in the wild, so that was dope. Opened him up, was so excited. Then I noticed his fucking visor has a paint smear. So the molded is like a swirly metallic plastic, and then they paint the blue visor on it, and the blue visor's all fucking smeared. So that's awesome.
Bullshit.
Magic eraser time.
Exactly.
Roboto and who else? Oh, Zodiac or Peg Warmers at my Walmart.
Oh, really? See, the Zodiac is the one I found multiple times, but I've only found one Roboto ever. And then the Final Faction shit. I went to a Dollar Tree. So I talked about those. Those are the 5-point of articulation. I found a Dollar Tree that just had the hugest end cap of it. And it was cool. It reminded me of fucking Toys R Us. It had a big banner graphic above it. It had 16 pegs, just like 6 figures deep, fucking full of these Final Faction figures. It was just really cool. It was also the biggest Dollar Tree I've ever seen in my fucking life. But yeah, I'm going, so I have the whole set now. I've opened all of them. I didn't keep any of their cards because I was like, oh, they're Dollar Tree figures, tear it, rip it. But all their cards have bios on them, individual bios for each one, has individual artwork for each one. So I'm going to go back to that Dollar Tree and buy one, at least maybe 2 or 3 full sets of that shit and just stow it away in the box so some action figure fan in the future can be like, oh shit, these were Dollar Tree toys, because it is a super fun set. They've got 3mm holes all over them where you can peg different weapons into them, and yeah, I'm just in love with that Final Faction shit at Dollar Tree. Cool. So that's what I got. Do we hit everybody? I think so, right?
Yeah, I think we got everybody.
All right. Let's go back to sharing this damn screen here. No listener feedback and questions this time around. Star Wars new content for Disney Plus. This has got me excited. This is some of my favorite, if not my favorite, Star Wars stuff. The Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars cartoon is probably my favorite Star Wars media of all time, including some of the movies, or most of the movies, I should say. If you haven't ever seen this, they were 5-minute episodes that appeared on Cartoon Network. There's 2 seasons of it, and I think if you add all the episodes a piece in each season, they equal like an hour and a half. So it's like 2 hour-and-a-half animated movies of just amazing Clone Wars action, even better than the 3D cartoon, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got the DVDs. They're awesome.
Yeah, me too. Dude, as soon as I could get those, I was on. I had them bootlegged. That's back when I used to do some more pirating and shit. I had them bootlegged for the longest time, but as soon as I could get official releases, I was all about them. And then we get Ewoks, the Battle for Endor.
We get the Ewok movie.
Yeah, which I didn't even realize had a blurg in it. Now that looks like a very oversized blurg because this guy's little, but and then Caravan of Courage. Love this shit.
No, man, that's called the Ewok Adventure. I don't care what this Caravan of Courage shit is.
And they're bringing back the cartoon?
Yeah, and they've got Ewoks the cartoon, or coming. I don't know. I don't think it's there yet. I think this is for April, but yeah, Ewoks cartoon, but no droids for some fucking reason.
Yeah, droids
were
a cool
complaining about that. Yeah.
They gotta save that for a future rollout. That's why.
Yeah. Well, it just seems like they're knocking out all these cheesy things. So now when I saw this, I was like, yes, an official fucking holiday special. And no, they're not doing the holiday special. They're just putting the Boba Fett cartoon from the holiday special, which that's usually, that's the thing that most people, it's the only thing most people like. But
it's the only thing that's remotely watchable.
He was on droids too.
Oh,
he made a bunch of cameos on droids.
Yeah. And that's what I'm excited for.
You can actually watch droids on YouTube. I watched it actually last week.
Really?
Somebody has like 16 episodes that are like kind of remastered, and they're pretty good quality.
Nice. I had a Netflix copy of them, that had about 16 episodes too, on a DVD. So, but I haven't watched them yet. I thought I could get Mackenzie into them, and we tried Ewoks, and she just wasn't having it. But who knows?
Yeah, I put it on the background while I'm doing my eBay stuff. I got the TV in the kitchen, so I just like angle it and watch it. So good times.
Let's see what else we got here for Star Wars. That's it. Transformers concept artists hired for Transformers 7 to do both a land, he previously worked on land and air vehicles not existing in real life. They have worked on projects relating to Star Wars, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the upcoming Suicide Squad. So looks like we're going to get some Cybertronian shit and Transformers fucking 7, which I guess they're just adding all the movies up together to get to that. But
isn't the whole point of Transformers is robots in disguise? If you've seen a jet like that flying around, you're like, that doesn't look like a,
Well, that's why initially when I was a kid, I hated the movie initially because I was like, what are all these like space cars and space trucks?
Yeah, but that's supposed to be like in the future, right?
Yeah, exactly. And so I initially didn't like it. I liked when a Porsche looked like a Porsche and a Lamborghini looked like a Lamborghini. Now I've relaxed a little bit, but I agree. I would like to see G1 fucking alt modes and robot modes on Earth live action show, but oh shit, I fucking messed some of this shit here. Do you guys basically go off the recently sold prices when you list for eBay? So yes, that's what I tend to do. Is I'll go off the recently sold. I'll put it at the more expensive level, not the most expensive, but a little bit higher, and then accept offers and auto reject at what I don't want to let it go for. So I'll sell something for 40. I'll reject anything under 35. So if someone offers me 35, I'll take it. That's kind of how I run my eBay shit, because I'm mostly selling shit in the $20 to $40 range. What do you guys do?
It all depends. Yeah, depends on what
go
it
ahead,
is.
Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been selling those starting lineup figures, and unfortunately, I had no way to price them out. And Jason, I'm sending yours tomorrow. But I was selling them basically by the year, and I was putting them in 93 hockey, 94 hockey, 95 hockey, all football. Smart. And I was kind of doing them $2 a figure. And the football figures I put up for a 20 figure lot for $40. One went for 50, one went for 100. The hockey ones I put up 35 figures for $40. They didn't even sell. So, but I couldn't. There was no way to compare it. If I'm selling a single figure, I can find a completed value. So it's kind of weird. And all the sports cards, I put it 99 cents, and I just let it ride, because to me it's all free money, because I bought it when I was a little kid. So
yeah, that's smart.
I let the market take it to what it was.
Yeah, that's how I did it too. I'd start all my auctions super low and just let it ride until the end.
And did you get? So I've seen those go both ways, right?
Yeah,
I've paid 99
always...
cents for a $50 toy, and then I've seen. I don't get involved in the heated thing because I snipe shit, but I've seen things that are going for 30 go for $100 fucking bucks.
Yeah.
Like somebody literally just bought it now, minutes before you bid $100 for $30 on a different auction.
Yeah.
So.
It's the luck of the draw sometimes. I mean, I think also it's how people word things. I always try to, when I sell things, I like to just cheat. I like to just copy people's listings, and
that's what I do.
I copy somebody's listing, and I just change the photos, change the listing, and maybe adjust the shipping and whatnot. But it's weird. I mean, I've seen it go both ways. I put up the basketball cards I sold. I put the entire 180 card set up for $125. I had no one interested in it. I pull out 5 or 6 cards. I sold them for $600. From the same set I could not get $100 for, I got $305 for Magic Johnson. I got $188 for Larry Bird. Then there was these called Super Action cards. I got $30-something each on those. So why could I not sell a 180 card set in the pages, in the binder? Somebody would pay $305 for just Magic. It makes no sense.
It's all about the keywords, man. When I search for something, there's so much shit on eBay now. I like, my keywords are 10 keywords long. Not this word, not this word, this word, all this kind of shit. So when I get things returned, it is super specific. So if I'm looking for Magic Johnson, you saying a whole set of 1991 tops, whatever, would never come into my thing if it didn't have Magic Johnson. Yeah,
because I had 1981 tops basketball, Magic, Bird, second year cards, and the set just sat there.
Huh?
Yeah, it just made no sense because somebody could have bought my set and flipped it. So now the
Yeah.
problem is, I sold those cards for $600. Now I have a binder of like 172 cards
I was gonna
that nobody's gonna want because all the good cards are gone. Now what do
well,
I
like
do
you
with
say,
it? It's like,
put it up there for 99 cents, you know, and charge the actual
let's see
shit.
what happens.
That's why I'm like Lotus. I box all my shit up before I list it so I can put actual shipping on there. I never want to lose money on shipping, but I don't ever put flat rates. So somebody that's a city away from me pays $20 to get something shipped. But
see, I'm the opposite. I love the flat rate.
So
This way I don't get burned, you know?
So for me, I really don't care about the shipping. I mean, so you know, I figure I got a certain amount of enjoyment from whether it's a collection or whatever throughout the years. So I'm not always looking to make money. I'm just looking to get a decent amount of money back from that purchase. I'm not looking to give it away, but I'm not looking at, you know, full market value. I'm just looking I mean, I accept offers all the time. You know, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I got my enjoyment out of it, you know, and I understand the market is saying this and people are charging this for shipping, but a lot of times I'll just do, you know, free shipping, you know, which means I eat the cost of the shipping.
Yeah,
you know, and you get that extra advertisement because, you know, it lights up as a free shipping item, you know. So sometimes, I don't know. I mean, I don't do that for everything, but I'm just saying a lot of my stuff, that's kind of what I would do, you know, because I'm not trying to recoup all that money back, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's, you know, I understand what you guys are doing because you specifically, Jason, you're buying 3 to save the shipping, so you have to get all your pennies back on that.
Every fucking
I
dollar.
mean, your whole plan in life is to make sure you eventually, at one point in your life, you're finally going to make your money back. You know, that's your whole deal.
Exactly. No, I feel you.
Well,
No,
Paul's
'cause
putting up a tremendous amount of toys. He's selling a lot of stuff right now. So maybe Paul should put up his eBay link in the group, and we can, you know, help share.
I'll be honest with you. I've been seeing a lot of collectors kind of leave, you know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you know, there's a lot of people that have been just saying, okay, you know what? I'm done with Transformers. I'm getting out. I'm done.
Yeah. Well,
it's a good
now's
time to
the
cash
time
out
to do
right
it,
now.
Right? Yeah, I mean, things are crazy right now. So if you were on the fence, now's the fucking time to do it, you know. Because again, in 5 more years, when I'm fucking 50, you know, I will probably still be doing this just because, you know, shit, I've been doing a podcast for fucking 13 years. You know, I'm one of the most hardcore people I know, but how many of these casual people, you know, how many of these casual people that are paying big dollars right now, in 5 years, how many are that still going to be paying big dollars for shit? It's a bubble. It's going to fucking pop sometime. And you're absolutely right, Lotus. Shit I'm buying right now just to save $3 or $4 on shipping or dispersed shipping. If I don't sell it before then, I might lose 90% on that. You know, shit is only worth shit while people want it.
Yeah.
And he says, feels crazy selling some of my stuff. Yeah, so he has some really nice pieces up there that he's priced accordingly, and shit like that. And so it does, like, it makes me feel dirty. Like, you know, like that fucking Lego Falcon, granted, it hasn't sold yet, but I have it up for $4,000 when I paid $500 for it, you know? But in my opinion, that's what it should go for. And it's only that high because I'm trying to vet the buyers. I've had tons of 2,000 offers from people that have 5 feedback. And I'm like, fuck no, You know, we're not going to sell anything.
Yeah, market value is very, very common. I mean, it's common even in the hot toys community. You know, it's very common to, you know, you'll have a figure that, you know, people just wait on, and then eventually Sideshow goes into a waitlist status, so you can put your name on the reservation because it's actually no longer available to pre-order on their site. And, you know, you can go into a wait list, and then that's when people start freaking out. So when it hits wait list, people start freaking out, and they start paying, you know, market value, which is crazy. You know, I mean, some of those the heavy Mando, that thing went on. It's on wait list right now, and now people are. People are paying a lot of money to get that figure. So,
and the only thing I can think of is that people, like we talk about, they have that free money thought. You know, they sold their Iron Man Mark 7 for $500, so they don't mind paying $500 for a figure that hasn't even come out yet. You know,
it's all about funding. You use your collection as currency to fund. You know, it's a really common thing. But I think when you get to a point where you just want to tap out, that's when it really doesn't matter. You don't worry about shipping. You don't worry about all calculating to get all those pennies. Yeah. At some point in your life, you look at your collection and you're like, you know what? I got some good display value out of this. I've owned this for many years, and I didn't pay, you know, I paid X amount of dollars at one point. The market has gone up, but I really don't need to get all that money back, you know. So you just can do these quick sales, and you can build up that money, you know.
Exactly. All right. Let's see here.
All right. Are we?
If my collection all wasn't packed up right now,
we lost Jason,
I was so tempted to sell everything. I've been very tempted.
Yeah, it's just, you know, like I said, I mean, you get to a certain point, and then you're just like, you know, you bring up a good point with having, you know, buying the pool for the family. I mean, it's a noble idea. It's fun for the whole family, and like you said, this is just plastic. You know, it's plastic that can degrade. So you want to talk about losing money? You know, some of these toys, especially vintage, or even if you're talking to hot toys, they can degrade. You know, the fake leather that they use, those jackets on the hot toys always degrade. The Batman, the Michael Keaton Batman, the rubber eventually will split and dry rot.
Right.
You know, and you have all of these expensive hundreds of dollars, and even if you don't touch that figure eventually will degrade. You know, so I shouldn't say degrade, deteriorate, I should say.
Well, I have a lot of mint on card figures that the bubbles are just brittle, like they're, you know, the Star Wars bubbles. Right. You know, I'm looking at a Skeletor right now, Battle Armor Skeletor. It's in a case. It's like, if I go and sell that, I gotta pray to God that figure doesn't go through that bubble in shipping.
Yeah,
that wrestling figure you just showed us. Hopefully, that's not a sealed acrylic case, because if you were to ever ship that and you shipped it like that, you have no way to support. So here's why I don't like AFA.
That to me from Texas like that.
Okay, well that is a really good glue, because technically with that heavy of a figure and it bouncing around, because there's no you're holding the card back. Your card is locked into the acrylic channels on each side. And you have all of that weight. You have
that weight of that pushing forward and trying to.
You have no bubble protection to push down. Like, he should have put bubble on the inside, because that's not a sealed case, right? You said that's not AFA, right?
You can get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to say is, once you have it AFA, they're gonna seal it. Okay. So now, if you ship that, you know, all it takes is one good bump, and there's no real way to protect an AFA figure. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
because
it's funny you say that, because I have a Big John stud figure that's AFA'd, and he busted through the bubble. When
he broke through it. Exactly, because there's no way to. So technically, when you ship an AFA figure, all you're doing is you're protecting the acrylic case from not cracking. You're not protecting the figure from literally busting out of its clamshell or its bubble because of how brittle the plastic is, and that's why I don't like AFA for action figures. Now, for Transformers, if they're boxed, that's one thing, you know.
This was an AFA 75 unpunched Big John stud. And he burst through the bubble. The bubble lifted off. Yeah. The bubble lifted off of the card back in shipping. You know, it was an AFA 80, and now look at it. Now you see the bubble's lifted.
Yeah, it's peeled off.
He burst through there.
Yep. Because there's no way. There's no way to protect it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the insurance collected on the insurance on that one. So.
Hell yeah.
Tis what it is.
All right. Let's see. Next up, we didn't have anything for Masters, so I figured I'd throw this in there. Flint Dille, which I always thought was Flint Dille, but I watched a Transformers documentary while I was fucking with Unicron, and it's Flint Dille. Released a book called My Life in 80s Geek Culture Trenches. So Flint Dille he's a really interesting guy. I've seen him. I've watched multiple panels with him. I've done interview lines or autograph lines with him. He's signed my 86 movie DVD case, all this kind of shit. He's one of those guys that it was a job for him, and he's blown away that all of us nerds are still talking about it to this day. But he's just like a guy's guy that he was doing this work during this time, and so he brings kind of a really interesting perspective to everything that he talks about. He's just like, yeah, I had no idea that these freaking robots would still be popular, 40 years later, that kind of shit. And so this is I got it just on Kindle because it's only $1.99. But if you're a physical person, this is a regular book as well. But especially if you do the no rush credits and shit like that, and usually I let mine expire because I forget to use them. $2 for this, 4.8 out of 5 stars with 40 reviews, which isn't that many, but something cool if you're interested. He worked on Garbage Pail Kids, Humanoids, Dungeons and Dragons, all kinds of shit. So last up, could you guys hear Mrs. McFavorite
sneezing? Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy. All right. G.I. Joe, the film that was going to be released in last October, is going into reshoots. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that 5 months after its initial release date, it's now just doing reshoots.
It's because they've had nothing but time to watch it.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's good, right? That they
I'm going to go with good on that one.
Make everything really good, because
maybe someone actually read a comic book or did some research and like, holy fuck, what are we doing here?
Let's make a movie. This up. Yeah. Exactly. So it's good to see that Henry Golding is still positive about it and still representing it. And I think if it was tail spinning or crashing and dying, that he wouldn't associate himself with it as much. But
he might not have a choice.
That could be true. Yeah. He could be contractually obligated to tweet about it 2 times a month or something like that. This is kind of cool. I've never played World of Tanks, although I've been interested in it. Combat was my favorite. The tank screens on Atari Combat was always one of my favorite games ever. And granted, World of Tanks is a modern day simulator that is very realistic, but they're doing skins. So still based on normal tanks, but it's very interesting. They put the Stinger side guns on it. They put the Hiss turrets at the top. And then if you take a look at this, it's got the Trouble Bubble bombs in the back. And maybe you could call those Stinger missiles. That's a little bit of a reach, but so while it's a skin, it's a very cool skin. God damn it, backed out too far. And then G.I. Joe's is super boring, in my opinion. And I think this is kind of how I think about G.I. Joe as a whole. If it's got the tow rope from the fucking bridge layer.
That's the Wolverine, my friend.
Oh, the tow rope, or this rope was on the Wolverine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I don't even know the homages. I know this.
The gas can is from the Vamp.
The Vamp.
Yeah, it's from the Mauler. So I think over
the side
top,
panels
the
down
wheels.
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Mauler.
That's
what
something.
had the
Roadblock.
50 cal? Oh, Roadblock's 50 cal.
Yeah.
And that's from the Vamp, right? The little tools it had on its hood. So, that's interesting. Just a bunch of stand and
Just
some
a figure stand.
accessories. Yeah.
Duke's binoculars.
Yeah. Dukes are. Oh no, Snake Eyes was like a little pouch, right?
Yeah, he had like an
Yeah,
ammo
the
pouch.
explosive pouch, right?
And is this the Triple T? Didn't the Triple T had like venting like this on the back of it?
No.
Oh, I think it did, but anywho, kind of cool. They're basically just skins that you can get in this massive multiplayer online game. So if you're interested in that, please take a look. The skins are super dope with what they did with what they had to work with. AAA, sorry, I saw your question, but we're officially at 3 hours right now. So I need to go, and
Me
I'm
too.
sure,
Walking Dead time.
other people need to go. So I am going to save that question, AAA, and we'll do it on the next show because it's a really good question, and I want to have some time to talk about it. So, well, thank you guys for hanging in there with us. It was great to have Lotus on with us. Thank you, brother. And great conversation this time, right? And that's what it's all about. Fuck the time. It's all about the talk. So we will see you sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.